All right. We are back for another episode of the Fellowship of the D20. It is once again on like a polyhedron. Before we dive into this new episode, we are going to hand it on over to Puns to do a little intro to get us caught up.
Yippee! All right. What a recap this is going to be. Jesus. All right. The party starts by long resting after some good old combat. Ash checks out the items we picked up from combat, and the party decides to hand the gloves of missiles to Rowan, while Ash hangs onto the potion of clairvoyance. During the last watch, Hiss is encountered by a group of frogs. The party wakes up and isn't too surprised to see Hiss copying their behaviors before they jump off into the distance and disappear. Nargle finds himself disappointed without our usual breakfast, but after some grumbling, we all decide on what to do next. After the south door won't open, we try the east door that is on the outskirts of the still lake we just fought in the previous session. With some guidance, power, and some shrink checks, we slam the door open harder than necessary, but a new path opens. While everyone takes in the depictions on the walls, Hiss discovers a new pocket stake meta of having many pieces instead of one. Rowan applies pressure to a painting in an attempt to steal it, but it of course opens a small passageway above the wall instead. Hiss hoists Ash over the wall, and Athelion keeps him occupied by teaching him rock, paper, scissors to give her time to investigate. While this is happening, Ash discovers that the writing says turn back. We join her on the other side of the wall and agree to turn the contraption backwards to see what would happen. It closes the space we came through, but nothing else occurs. We then turn our attention to the hallway full of mounts, noting that two of them contain different sorts of treasure, a scroll and a sort of bracelet. The scroll loses all magic as soon as we pick it up, so Hiss, of course, reaches extra carefully for the bracelet. As he pulls it free, his wrist is grabbed by the eagle mount's beak. The group gets to work quickly trying to remove this beak from his wrist in our own unique ways. Ash tries warping him. Athelion tries to calm and heal him through some sort of pain while Hiss hits it against the floor in the wall. Rowan, of course, gets on his face, and Nargle gives it a few good smacks as well. Athelion pulls out her mace and hits it, setting him free. The party then chooses their next direction, opting for the path not lined with human corpses. We follow a narrow passageway and chase a light that leads to a corridor, with a pit full of scratch marks above and around it, and a triangular contraption that we are able to wiggle to the side to get through. After getting past a strange piece of wall, we push forward, not being as careful as we were previously, and all the party members except for Rowan find themselves trapped inside a length of the hallway by strangely made walls. Dust falls and suddenly sand starts slowly trickling into the space. Weird fate orbs also come down and attack us. We quickly get to work on the orbs and the walls, but two of our party members start attacking each other, and not even calm emotions can stop them. Can we calm our friends and get free of this trap? Let's find out.
So I'm still in a rage then when we left off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Despite all
I'm still
over your
covered in
rage,
urine.
You used your inspiration to stay in the rage, I think.
Oh, that's right, because I
yeah,
misunderstood. I misunderstood that I didn't need to re-roll it. That I actually got what I wanted with the first roll.
Yeah. I just love how it's like you were supposed to fail the roll, and here you are, like thrilled that you crit it.
Yeah,
it was the collective everybody with their. Yeah, it was the collective everybody putting their head in their hands of going, no, like, and you're going, I win. Like, no. Oh dear. I just, God, the fucking. There's no words for the chaos that ensued last session. I know you've summarized it very well there, but friggin' hell.
I have a word for it. Fun.
Chaos.
Yeah.
That's the
I have another word for it. Wet. Let's just keep going. Oh dear.
Sending a quick message.
Oh.
I just want to make sure I get this right.
Somehow I've got.
Surely I didn't remind you of anything that could be used against us, right? Surely not, Greg.
Oh no, I
I don't
clearly
have-
remember
Of
this.
course not.
I did have
I'd
to
never
look
have-
up a few
I'd
things
never have
before
them
the
know.
session started because there was a lot going on.
Yeah, we somehow made that more difficult, I fear.
I mean, the fact that
Just to make sure too, just so you
the
know,
fact that we had to
I'm
stop.
not really in control of my
Yeah, the
character.
event.
He does what he wants.
Yeah, the very. The fact that we had to stop halfway through a combat says everything that you need to know about how that session ended. Like absolute chaos.
It was a mess.
It was funny.
However,
but
I
it's
don't.
just like,
It has been a while since I laughed that hard in a session.
oh, I was crying.
So we are at the top of the order because that just seemed like the most logical place to leave off.
Mm-hmm.
Which means outside, and just a reminder to all the eastern and western top and bottom red lines here are just to demonstrate the balance of what's going on. The
Okay.
north and south, where these lines fell, are, let me get the description right, portcullises made of timber bound in copper, which came crashing down, sealing off this area, which is now rapidly filling with sand.
Yes.
Oh yes.
To a point where the sand is already, after all of a round, noticeably building on the floor.
Fantastic stuff.
Well, fun.
But
Mhm.
this will of the wisp here, oops, I don't even know if you guys knew what that was called, but who cares? It
Uh-oh.
can only see Rowan, so it's gonna shot Rowan.
First.
So naughty. So naughty.
Oh, so I think
Or
these are gonna
not.
die.
That is like these are like the worst will. Well, they got you down the hallway, so I guess they're not really that bad.
Mhm.
And then I need to check. Oh, damn! Are
EV
you
capture. Time to make
serious?
sandcastles.
Unreal. Sorry, I need to make a GM roll real quick. I just got kind of caught off guard by the modifier. Haven't seen one that high in 5th edition. Okay.
We are caught off as well.
Welcome
I-
back, Evie.
I have to ask a question, Greg.
Yes.
Is as supposed to be is, and is that mean that I want to do that?
Closest person you see, whoever that is. Oh yeah, you put the words "you see" at the beginning of that sentence, and then
Okay.
put the word "you" at the end of that of the second sentence. Sorry, I was doing
Okay.
that differently. So, just to phrase it openly, because it's pretty obvious what's going on.
Right.
Nargo, you can't really see the will-o'-the-wisp or Rowan anymore because of the portcullis that fell. That Rowan's actually done some hefty damage on now that I look at it again. So you see Hiss and you see Athelion. Neither is technically, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Ash, you saw what happened. You just heard a buzz from outside, but there was no scream. You have seen Nargle turn around and take a swipe at Hiss.
Hiss, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But okay.
he
I don't
has
see any. Mm-hmm.
he has a very out of control look on his face while he was swinging at Hiss. Athelion tried to cast something. Nothing happened. Y'all did take out a will-o'-the-wisp that was inside. Sand is falling down, starting to build up around your feet. I think that
Okay.
catches this up.
All right. I seem to recall there being a hole where I could see outside, but I don't remember.
No, there are holes way up towards the ceiling where the sand's coming in.
Oh, okay. So I can't see what's actually going on outside.
No.
All right.
Which actually, I'm glad you said that because I made a mistake at the end of last session and I was describing to y'all some of what was happening in and out, and I shouldn't have been.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that
That's
was
on
a
me.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm not
Okay.
going to take away the information that you know, which is that there's also a will-o'-the-wisp attacking Rowan, and he's attacking the portcullis.
I mean,
But
I could
you
probably
can't-
presume that just from the sounds outside.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you can't see anything beyond these east and west walls and north and south walls.
So just real quick, it
Mhm.
shows that I have 30 hit points of 30. Is that accurate? Or it seems like I took some damage, but I can't remember.
I don't remember you taking any damage.
Okay.
I don't recall specifically or taking any. I remember these will-o'-the-wisp couldn't hit for crap,
All right.
so it's quite possible that you didn't.
Okay.
And also, this is only like the third round, so
Right.
Okay. I'm just going to hold an action. If I see another will-o'-the-wisp show up, I'll hit it with a firebolt.
Quick question: if you said we start at the top of the order, doesn't that put the will-o'-wisp first?
yeah, he
He
missed.
already
Yeah,
acted.
it went.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. My bad. Sorry. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
and Nargle couldn't see what it did anyway, but
Okay.
he
All
did
right.
in fact miss Rowan with an attack.
Yeah. Because
And then, oh, I'm sorry, Rowan, I forgot the second part. Then it faded from view.
Well, that's an important part.
Yep.
Just saying.
Dude, there's a lot going on.
I can see that.
Friends are turning,
From a
friends are
painful
turning on
standpoint.
friends. The sky is falling. The walls are collapsing.
Cats and dogs becoming
living
friends.
together.
mass
Mass
hysteria.
hysteria.
Pretty much anytime you
we all
start a
got
little
that.
spiel like that, you've got to end it with the Ghostbusters cats and dogs living together. It's just mandatory.
I'm glad we were all on the same page with that one. It makes me feel really happy. I need to remind myself of something.
Just to catch up, you recently went into a rage and you had
Roll a 5, so
rolled a 5, yes. And out of nowhere, Nargle stopped swinging at the portcullis, swung at you, hit you. I remember that because then he got knocked back by a burst of force.
Mhm.
Mm.
I imagine it a bit like a force field around.
And quite frankly, I'm giving you the evil eye now.
Oh yeah, he's rearing back to swing again.
Yeah, I turn to Athelion very, very quickly. Free speech, or Athelion and Ash, free speech, and just say, "Nargle just hit me. Should I hit him back?"
Well, now that
Try not to hurt him too bad is all I'm going to say.
Are you
Yeah, let's
also
not hurt him.
under that same spell still, or did we knock you out of it somehow?
Yeah, weren't you raging as
I
well?
don't think I was ever under a spell. I'm under rage, but I'm not under any spell.
Yeah, he was using his barbarian rage.
Gotcha. Oh,
I'm just using
okay, so they're
barbarian
just the
rage.
passives
It's
of
different
that.
type of
Okay.
rage, I think. I get the impression it's a different type of rage. Is that mine's controllable because I know how to control it. Nargle's never experienced this before, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
The biggest difference being you could end yours if you chose.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It seems
I'm
like
gonna get my bearings of who to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am gonna. I mean, I am sorry, not on this one. I think if Hiss has just been hurt, and then there is a risk that you could hurt other people, I've got to take
You don't
down.
have to apologize to me for defending yourself, dude.
No, that's fair enough.
I'm attacking you. Go ahead and fight back.
Yeah,
I think
I'm thinking it
under
might
those
be a case of
circumstances,
possession or something now.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
starting to exceed the free speech period.
Sorry. I'm going to go with a reckless attack. I'm going to go with a reckless attack with great weapon master. I want to take him out. I want to take him out clean.
Yikes!
Holy crap!
I'll do it. I think that might do it.
I was thinking maybe we could just knock him down in the sand, but
That's 24.
So 24.
Okay.
You're not down yet. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have to do it again.
Oh no. I mean that was a solid hit, but no.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for 2 swings on Nagel. This one without. I don't know. Does 12 hit you?
I think it's a miss.
You can't declare Great
Meh.
Weapon Master after the fact.
Right.
It sounded like you were
Okay.
saying you weren't going to do it that time.
Oh, okay. Sorry. In that case, well, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, we went through that bit last week. Once you declare that, it's for the round, for one thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Well, in that case, we'll go back to the original. Does a 12 hit you, Nagel?
Yes. No. Not even close.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. I whiff with the second hit, and I just shout, "Please stop him from hitting me!" And then that's the end of my turn.
I need to check something else very quickly first because there were 2 parts of what we looked into, and my unfamiliarity with marshals is coming back.
Hiss has anger management.
So,
It's not Hiss that has the problem here, Evie. It's that Nagel keeps attacking me.
I did warn you guys about not giving me time to eat my first and second breakfast. I told you some shit was going to happen.
I was gonna
say it.
I was gonna say Hiss's rage is born from him being a barbarian. Nagel's rage is born from him not eating fucking breakfast.
Second
You're
breakfast.
just lucky that I can't get into position.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even first breakfast, it's second breakfast. If it was first breakfast, I'd let him off.
okay, here's the possibly unfortunate thing I had to look up.
Okay.
Reckless attack is the one. Once you call reckless attack, which is advantage for disadvantage,
Right.
it's called for the round, which means you need a second roll on that
Oh.
second attack, Hiss.
Right, okay, cool. That's fine. I didn't realize it was. Yes, I think that was something we talked about last time, didn't we?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter anyway.
And luckily, it doesn't matter.
'Cause I-
But yeah, I remember we had to look that one up because, again, I will never claim to be a specialist in martials or their weird ass feats.
Yeah.
But I will never claim to be a specialist in magic, people, and all your weird ass spells. So, like,
I get that.
I'll have you know it's proud
play
feet.
to your strengths. Very good. Very good.
I'll say, magic has its uses, but I find that nimbleness of the fingers tends to be more
Yeah.
effective.
I feel like
Um,
Bashy gets the door down fine.
Hmm.
Once per score when you make a critical hit with the heavy one. Okay, so just to clarify, in case we need to look this up again, if you declare reckless attack, that is for the round. You can apparently declare Great Weapon Master before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon. It doesn't say it doesn't say for the round. It does so any individual. So reckless attack is for the round. Great Weapon Master is individual.
Okay. Good
Well,
to
I'll
know.
tell you what then. From now on, if I don't say Great Weapon Master, I haven't done Great Weapon Master. We'll do that from now on for
Perfect.
each of my attacks. And that way, I'm holding myself accountable for if I don't do it.
Cool.
And that way, we don't just assume I'm always doing it. If I accidentally don't hit the button, I'm sorry, but I'll make sure I do.
Sounds good.
Cool.
I just posted the exact opposite of what I meant to in reply to someone's comment. Magic is cool, but unreliable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Hiss, you thought that you sliced Nargo in half, but it turned out you only half sliced Nargo in half. And now he's got this look in his eyes that's thinking, you know what? Fresh breakfast might be good too. And
Come at me, you bastard! Come at me!
Nargle, you're up, and Hiss just tried to slice. Well, Hiss did pretty good job of slicing your midsection in half.
Just curious, have
Nobody.
any of you ever seen Cannibal Holocaust?
I've heard of
No,
it.
I haven't. I'm aware of the film. I don't like where this question's going.
All right,
Why did you
that
roll
was one
initiative?
attack. That was a 9.
That was
clearly
initiative.
misses.
So
I'm
it looks
sure.
like you rolled it. That's
my
initiative.
shit. Okay, there we go. 18.
I actually kind of want you to hit me. Ooh,
That is a
that
hit.
matches my armor class. Yeah.
Okay. There's 6 slashing
Okay, that's fine.
and
So,
attack
wait,
number 2.
before you do that, hang on, before you do that, quite important. One sec. Whenever a creature
can
hits
you
you with an
do
attack roll
between
before your
my
rage
attacks?
enters. No. Hear me out. I'm going to roll a d6. Come on. Be enough. Take 2 points of damage, Nargle. Because I've got my
Nargle,
rage up,
you
and my
get
rage.
hit back with 2 points of force damage as your axe makes contact with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping that I would do enough damage that you would hurt yourself enough to knock yourself out.
So now, Nargle, roll your damage for your second hit.
Yeah.
7 slashing.
And now, Hiss,
Okay.
roll a d6.
Come on, we need like, I don't know how much. Is that enough?
Nargle, you take
No.
3 points of force damage.
Nargle's
Hiss,
down.
You take 7 points of slashing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I'm taking it. Nargle hit him. Nargle knocked himself out, guys. It's fine. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's better that he knocks himself out.
I have a cantrip for that, but I think we should get out of here first before we just revive the guy that might still
Don't,
kick us.
don't heal him. Don't heal him.
You can
I'll
stabilize
carry him.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
cast Spare the Dying as a cantrip here.
When you start your okay. All right. So good job, Hiss. You took your party member and fellow marshal down. Rowan, this thing just tried to zap you and run away. And there's a wall, and you just heard Hiss yell, "Awesome! Nargle's down!"
Unacceptable. I will pee on you again. I
No,
think
no,
my only option
please.
is to attack this wall. I need to get in here. I don't see any other way to do it. So out comes the short sword with a massive swing. I'm talking some serious muscles. See that right there?
Break the
That's
walls
serious
down.
Okay, you do manage to hit the broadside of a wall.
Good stuff.
I think there was a spark or two.
So give me your damage.
Bam.
You do notice that while your short sword does in fact pierce the wall, it doesn't really seems to do a whole lot of damage to the wood.
Reckless attack. Oh wait, wrong character. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it. Break the walls down.
All right. Athelian, you've seen
drinking
the
rage
chaos
soda.
going on.
Yeah.
Roll with it.
We're counting on you.
I want to cast Spare the Dying on Nargle and get him back up to stabilize, but I also want to pay attention and make sure he's not, still trying to kill us.
Just on the floor twitching with anger.
I'm just going by Battlestar Galactica here, but I think you get reset when you die.
That's not the trying to reset you.
I just mean I don't think he's still mad after death is all.
Hey, you never know.
Trust
It's
you.
true.
These
You
DMs are evil
you
sometimes,
stay.
man.
At 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable. I've always hated this description.
Yeah, can I just cast a healing on top of that, or like how does that work? Like, what does stable look like?
I think stable just means I'm not
You don't have to
I'm
make
not
that
rolling
saving.
death saves.
You're not rolling death saves, but you're not active.
So wouldn't that at
but
least put me at
it's
1 point?
kind of- No.
But that kind of defeats the purpose of Spare the Dying, though, because like if I healed him, it would just stabilize him anyways, right?
But remember, Spare the Dying is mainly a spell that's used when you're out of spell slots and also at very low level. Like it's
That's
supposed to
true.
be like, look, there's also an element of literally what you're using it for, which is we need to get out of here. Oh, I'll Spare the Dying and I'll carry you. But
Right,
that's metagaming. But
It
that's
is literally intended to stop people who are bleeding out from dying.
Yeah.
So
You're not no
From
longer
dying.
dying, but you're still unconscious.
So
All right, but
basically,
wouldn't that put me at
Yeah.
at least 1 point if I'm stable?
no.
it means that the flat line
it
is stable. There's no
explicitly-
beat. It's just
It
a solid
explicitly
D.
keeps you at 0 hit points. But
Okay.
you
You're not
don't have
losing.
to roll death
Think-
save.
Yeah.
think medically induced coma rather than backup and active.
Yeah,
Okay.
but still no heartbeat. Flat line. Beep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Except,
You're-
except
you're-
we're gonna
you're
call
now-
this a hiss-induced coma.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to tell us what happened. You get to do what Kevin Bacon does and tell us what's on the other side in a second. That's what you're going to do in a second, Forrest. Like
I might go all flatliners on you guys. You don't know.
that was the joke I was making. Oh, it's not Kevin Spacey, is it? It's not Kevin. It's not Kevin Bacon. It's fucking whatever his name is. Oh God.
Kiefer
The one that was
Sutherland.
in phone. Kiefer Sutherland.
Kevin Bacon was in the original Flatliners, wasn't he? The
Was he?
original, which was a long time ago.
Yeah,
I've only
that's
seen the one
I
in
was
the 90s.
referencing.
So can I heal him still, Greg, or do I like? Are we?
What
Skip
is
past
it exactly? I just need to know what it is you're trying to do. Healing is an action. Spare the dying is an
Healing
action.
word, probably.
Well,
gonna
the
heal
problem
him
is if
word?
you do that, he's going to get up and probably try to attack us again.
Okay, I'm sorry. No more
Jesus.
conversation. Athelium, what are you doing?
boy.
I'm healing him. We'll just knock him down again. It'll be fine.
I apologize. But there
Uh-huh.
was too much debate going on about the.
Yeah, I
various
just wanted to
aspects.
do
Fine.
healing.
Okay.
He has 7 HP.
Nargle, you are back on your feet. Nargle, you are surrounded by people.
Does that say 7 points?
Yes.
Okay.
I read this description very carefully, and your next turn has not yet ended. So
Ah,
you
No.
Well, I tried.
see in front of you the person who just tried to kill you.
Am I still in rage?
Yes,
Damn.
Oh, that's
All right.
unlucky.
like I
Yeah,
said,
if you
I
didn't
read
spare
this.
the dying,
I
would've
read.
tied him up.
I read this description repeatedly. It explicitly states when it ends. So,
Okay.
now it's time for the Will of the Wisp, which is going to try and shock Rowan again because it's fun.
Not fun. You have
We
mistaken
learned a valuable
yourself.
lesson.
What
today.
will o' the
Don't help
wisp?
your
That
friends.
one. I'm sorry.
There's one that's invisible.
There's an invisible will o' the wisp. Okay.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Naturally
The other side of the
attacking me,
door,
of
yeah.
course. Of course.
Actually, hold on. It got tired of Rowan
What?
Mm.
How dare you?
because they do these things.
Don't take it personally, Rowan. They're very fickle
Mm.
creatures.
Oh no.
Don't take it
Oh,
personally,
no.
Athelian.
I wanted
Oh,
nothing
no, I
more
won't.
than to be attacked.
Wait, did they
I-
even hit?
Athel-
Oh, they did.
Athelian, a Will of the Wisp just appeared beside you and shocked you for 8 lightning damage.
Damn.
I'm
It
chilling.
was
Um,
just teasing, though. Of
I have a
course.
held action.
Okay.
Oh, you do.
Oh, that's right. When when an enemy appeared, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Mhm.
26.
Holy
high-five you.
shit.
If I wasn't getting electrocuted, I would high five you.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you will-o-wisper.
Nope, that was very well done. A will-o'-the-wisp appeared and was immediately smoked into vapor.
Ah, good on you.
I will abstain from farting in your mouth in the future.
I just imagine. Well, that's good. I imagine that Ash just kind of like side eye shoots it and just carries on with what they were doing. Like, wave a hand.
I will slightly abstain from farting in your mouth in the future as a reward for your
Jesus.
great. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you protecting my friend.
What about pissing in
holding
mine,
it in right
you
now.
dick?
I'm holding it in.
All right.
What about pissing in my mouth?
So actually, Ash, that takes it back to your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I got to put him back out. Nargle back out.
Mhm.
Sorry, Nargle. I'm going to.
You know, I gotta say, this knocking me out and bringing me back is really sending some mixed messages.
Yeah.
Well,
This whole session is a compilation of
Hold it,
mixed
Ed.
messages. We're fighting each other.
Well,
This
as
is
the
like
number
a
one, though,
family
famously
reunion
said,
right here.
DC scene wisdom save, Nargle.
Wisdom save, okay?
This is a
You
family
know,
reunion.
wisdom is
number one,
clearly my best stat.
Oh, I know.
I've heard of wisdom once.
Yeah.
5. Okay. So what does that mean?
2d12.
2d12.
Oh,
Not only do you take me down, I'm like 10 points below going, what the fuck?
This is why I was saying, if you spare the dying, we could have just tied him up and it would not have been a problem.
What did she hit him with?
yeah.
In my
Hold
defense,
it.
so many people were talking. There's only so much I can do, man.
Right.
Hole of the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
Oh,
Use
that's
damage,
Toll
so
the
it's,
Dead.
it's 2d12.
You all hear mysterious echoes of cloister bells.
Oh, the mountains!
Time marches on, yep.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Your idea was going to be better than mine. Like,
I just thought there was something fitting about the death metal player being taken down by death metal.
It is.
So
yeah.
I need to do this again, right?
Yes.
But
thank you.
Not your turn yet, though.
Oh, okay.
Hiss.
After his goes.
You
Hiss,
now
you can
have
stop
Athelium
hitting now.
behind you, Nargle collapsed on the floor beside you, and very thick wall in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going for the wall. He's gonna keep attacking it. We'll do Great Weapon Master for both hits. Can I do Reckless Attack on a wall?
I do not see how you can attack a wall with advantage.
With Reckless Abandon, so I'll just do it now.
I'm on the other end of it.
Actually, as I recall, last session you let him attack a door or something with not only with Reckless Attack but Great Weapon Master.
No, I'm pretty sure you told him no last time.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know.
See, it's the advantage.
I'm not trying to complicate things. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Like I said, these feats are not my specialty. However, here's why I'm rolling, just so you understand, and I will welcome discussion. For Great Weapon Master, before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. To me, that means you're kind of swinging wildly. But if the attack hits, you get the extra damage. Whereas Reckless Attack, you are abandoning your typical personal defense in order to put everything into your thrust at your enemy.
Yeah,
and as the door isn't attacking him or an enemy, that wouldn't apply.
As I'm not in direct threat.
He is not. See, normally when you're attacking, you're also defending, parrying, bobbing, weaving.
Right.
Even a barbarian. Reckless attack, you give all that up and just take an overhead Conan the Barbarian swing trying to take their head off, which leaves
Yeah.
you open to attack.
Mhm.
With a wall, there's no defense to drop. Great Weapon Master, on the other hand, I could see taking this. I could see Great Weapon Master rolling either way, so I'm giving you the advantage on it. Just because I could see you saying, okay, this big thick ass wall, I'm just gonna swing at it as hard as I can.
Yeah,
So
that's
there's
fine.
my rules.
So I've done one hit. That's fine. I've done one
Um,
hit and I completely whiff. I'm guessing.
You completely missed a wall.
Yeah.
Don't
Let's
feel
go for it
bad. That
again.
happens to me all the time.
You
Do I hit the
completely
wall this
missed
time?
a wall twice.
He's just beating his hand. Let me out. Oh,
Facing the wrong way.
Well,
That's all it was.
actually, let's rephrase because it's unlikely. Well, no, on that first one, dude, you missed the friggin' wall. I'm sorry. On the second one, it bounced off of some of the copper and bronze that is holding the portcullis together. Let's say that.
Okay, then. That's fine. Really quickly, my idea for putting Nargle down a second time was going to be a reference. I'm kind of gutted I didn't get to do it, which was going to be, Iron Man in the Hulk Buster versus Incredible Hulk, which is just going to be go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. And that was the only thing I was going to do. So I'm glad that Ash took you out, but at the same time, I'm kind of gutted for myself that I didn't get to do go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. So, yeah. Anyway.
Sun's getting low, big guy.
Okay,
That was his. Nargle, you are stable but otherwise inactive. Rowan, I think this wall's mocking you, dude. You think
The wall is mocking me. It is. What has it
Don't
got?
worry, Rowan.
God.
You didn't die this time.
It mocks me with a 2, a mere 2, plus some things. Oh.
Are you going to go all Buzz Lightyear? You're mocking me, aren't you?
It is.
I prefer the term Space Ranger.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to stand for this mockery. I'm going to deploy my rapier. And this rapier is rapier than any other rape you've ever seen. Pow. Huh?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Put
Yikes.
that in your pipe and suck it.
Whoa, buddy. Let's dial it back.
Okay, you do indeed stab your rapier straight into the wall.
Yeah. Sure do.
There you go.
I can feel it crying for mercy.
Now
But I
you
feel
can
on
feel
its
the
head.
wood separate a little as the very narrow blade that is at the end of a tip of a rapier slides in between it, but then you pull it back out.
Yeah, pull it back out this time, but next time,
Yeah, wait on Kink Shane.
my bad.
Alien.
I got excited. That's all. Got excited.
Peas and rye.
My bad.
Oh, shit.
You said it slid in. I was thinking different things. Anyway, I'm back to
Alien, you're up.
Christianity now. Thank you, Lord. All
Um,
right, we're good. All right. All right.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on Nargle and no further actions. I just want to like stabilize him, but he can stay down there for a bit.
So you're
Okay.
giving him some protection. Excellent.
Yes.
Alright.
This way I'm not having to make death saves, at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You're lucky we're not playing 3rd edition, or Nargo would be dead.
Yeah,
Third edition.
I would not have hit you like that if I thought you were actually going to die.
Yeah. 3rd edition, you hit -10, you were dead. There was no death save
Yeah.
crap going around.
Isn't the rule if you do more than their total hit points in one hit, then they die as well? Is that a whole thing?
I think
Not
that's
in not in 5th edition.
That's a house rule. In 5th, I don't
Yeah.
think there are insta kills in 5th edition. Yeah,
I think-
back
Okay,
in my
that's cool.
day. If you
I
don't
think the
like it,
closest
even
thing is
catch
like
her
quivering palm.
to watch Pokemon or something.
Mhm.
And back in my day, there were only 151, so I don't want to hear about them anyway.
Mhm.
Wrong.
He's sad now.
Fight me, Greg. Fight me.
Rowan,
Yes,
beam of light appears behind you. Tries to
I
distract
see it.
you.
I see it. I see what it's up to. You naughty, naughty
These
little.
things cannot hit you.
Good, yeah, because I'm that guy. All right. A little cocky, a
I'm the
little
guy.
out of yeah, but keep on trying, little buddy. I got something for you.
Jesus, and then it totally failed to vanish.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
Yeah.
fail
I'm
to
the
vanish?
guy.
I mean,
Anybody,
how does a will o' the
anybody
wisp
get that?
fail to vanish?
Mhm.
It is unable to vanish because I have a special pair of sunglasses.
No, Evie. You please stay. I like your commentary.
These are a special lens, shall we say, that I found years ago. Before I
Ash, you're
was
up.
born.
All right.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on, I need to check something.
Sure.
You are all now moving in difficult territory. The sand is up past even the tall people's ankles. And
Alright.
it seems as though it may reach a point within moments of filling this entire area.
This is not
Alright.
good.
I have an idea.
Oh God!
Come on, guys.
Nigel.
And I also shouldn't have. Damn it! I should not have forgotten about your concentration checks. At my
I wasn't going to remind you yet.
Come on, get out of there.
I'm not
We-
concentrating
I'm
on
hacking
anything,
at it
so
from
I'm
over
good.
here. I got
I
some little
helped
fake
enough Greg
sunshine
with giving him hit
writing
points
at me.
again.
Hmm.
I'm really hoping that Nargle doesn't just get buried alive. That'd be the buried sort of half alive. Like it'd be worse.
Ash, you're up. Oh yeah, and I mean
Yeah.
Nargle is actually at risk of being buried at this point.
We need to get him out of there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
anybody got a shovel? Anybody?
I would say bury him enough in the sand so that he can't attack us. Try to keep the
He's not
sand
attacking,
away
he's
from him.
dead.
Hold on,
Get him out
Ash.
of
Did you really just suggest burying Nargle in the sand?
I mean,
If
we
it
already
means you
did him
don't attack
burying
us,
you.
yes.
Well, she
Yeah.
did kill you. What else would she do next?
Okay.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
As
You
opposed to
should-
keeping me above the sand while I'm stable, we're going to bury me in the sand so that
Yeah,
that way I get crushed
Leon,
under the sand.
Okay, we could
I'm not-
be
I'm not
clean.
saying
She
bury your
killed
head
the
under the sand.
berserker halfling, and now she wants to bury it. That all seems perfectly logical.
Guys, that
All
that
right.
voice in my head is suggesting that Ash killed Nargle out of malicious intent. We shouldn't listen to the
No.
voice in our head.
I'm not.
Uh,
No, I didn't. I don't know. I didn't do that.
Ash, you are up.
Okay. Melts acid arrow on the wall. Like the general area where Hiss has been striking. So let me go ahead.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, just tell me north or south. With this being south on the wall and this being north, I'm not going to ask you guys to call sections of the wall. That would get really annoying.
Okay. I mean this wall.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I just wanted to let you know you don't have to like call areas of the wall.
Yeah, got it.
Because
Okay.
it really doesn't matter what area of the wall you hit. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
If that hits, it's a 14.
I like that one, Mike. By the way, that was good. My favorite band. So you appeal to my better nature there. Don't worry, buddy. I heard it.
Oh, you are very lucky they changed the description of the spell.
Hmm.
There used to be a little more detail around the splash part of the effect.
Oh, I see.
Oh God, no! Like, don't hit Nargle whilst he's down.
Target
Like,
takes
This is
another
how we accidentally
2d4
kill.
acid damage at the end of it. At the end of the turn.
If I take damage while I'm down, I die.
You're not taking damage.
no, you just go back to death
Okay.
savings.
You're not taking
No.
damage.
No, if I'm at 0 and I take damage,
I'm
I
not
die.
hitting
That's the
you,
rules.
Nargle.
Oh,
Not hitting
okay.
you, Nargle. I'm hitting the wall.
I don't know where you get that, Nargle. You can there's a coup de grace, which is different, but that's not just taking incidental damage at 0. That's an intentional killing someone who's down.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was simply taking damage at 0.
Now, coup de grace, which is I don't know if it's still in the rule books or it's still a house rule, but it was always
Or the
optional.
homebrew.
Yeah, someone who is unconscious, especially at 0, you could effectively kill them in one shot with a successful hit.
No.
All right,
Usually when you, yeah.
All right,
I'm swinging.
To the halfling that tried to kill you, that's now being rapidly buried by fine-grained sand. An arrow of acid just flung past you from behind, splashed into the wall right in front of you.
Okay. Hiss looks over his shoulder and sees that Ash has fired an arrow over his shoulder and knows that Ash isn't out to get him as well, but is very confused. And he just starts swinging to the area.
Yeah, I'm out to get the wall, Hiss. I'm not out to get anybody.
Okay, thank you. At least you're not hitting me like Nargle did. I'm going for a Great Weapon Master on the wall.
Yeah.
Fucking go down, you bastard. There we go. That'll do. Give me some damage. Damage. Does that take the wall down?
I love how Hiss is literally cussing at the wall. That's just awesome.
No, you do in fact you do in fact bury your great sword impressively into the wall, but no, it does not take the wall.
Oh, but fuck's sake.
You are facing a 10 by 10 portcullis made of solid wood bound in copper and bronze that is a foot thick. You're not taking it down in a single sword stroke.
No, I just want to get through. There's no time to look for the catch. I'm just swinging again. Just fucking go. Come on, you bastard.
The wood of the door is actually covered in a metal, in bronze or copper or whatever you said.
It's a wooden portcullis that is bound in bronze and copper. It's not like the whole thing is coated in it, but it's not a 10 by 10 solid sheet of wood either.
I see.
Okay. You guys wouldn't know this part, but it is basically a series of 1 foot thick sections, 1 by 1 by 10 foot sections of wood that are bound together with bronze and copper.
Okay. Okay.
This is the only thing that Hiss knows how to do is bashy.
Well, he's
bashing.
Doing some impression bashing. Rowan, you have no idea what's going on the other side of that wall, but it's a hell of a lot more than a rapier sticking into it.
Right?
All you hear is again.
I don't like sand.
It sounds a little more violent. I'm like, is this consensual, guys?
I think Hiss does start shouting. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it's getting everywhere.
Is down.
Does Rowan see the will-o-wisp?
The one behind him, yes.
Okay.
Let's see here. All right, so what happens in that moment is Rowan replaces his rapier into his sleeve and drags out his short sword and slashes that little piece of light right in half with this swing right here. You see that bad boy?
Damn.
All right. That's right in half. Fly everywhere.
Okay, you do seem to pass through the ball of light.
Mm-hmm.
So roll damage. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
There's some resistance, I guess.
Ace is wild. That's a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, Winter Soldier, is that you?
That and I think you got to have a pretty sharp blade to split a photon.
It was rough. It would have been atomically beautiful. But maybe I swung it too hard, you know.
All right.
And I went through too fast.
Okay. If I try to hit this wall, I probably would hit one of my comrades, right? Because they're like in
yes.
the way. Okay.
Unless you move Nargle, but
yeah.
Technically, Nargle's laying down. You could probably shoot over him.
You
Yeah.
could
He's only
shoot
like-
over him, but you can't.
I
stand
don't
in
want to
his
be the one to kill
spot.
you. Maybe next time.
Yeah, you may want to specify that you're stood up, Mike, because if you're laid down, you are buried. Like,
Yes,
so...
but I am laying down. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, Nargle's
Why?
being. I do wish to emphasize this again. Nargle's being buried in the sand.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to him and try to like pull him up. Do I need to do a strength check or anything for that?
Are you just trying to sit him up so
Yeah.
he's like can breathe? No, you can do that, but that'll be your action.
That's okay. I mean, it's better than him drowning in sand.
All right.
Yeah.
He does cough up a little sand because I imagine you're the compassionate type that would pat him on the back.
Yeah, I was just about
turn
to say
around
that.
and try and kill you at any second.
You're not like Rowan. You don't just fart in people's fucking mouths and piss all over.
That's
All right,
true.
You know.
Yeah.
That'll be it for me.
Before we start the next round, I just wanted to paint the picture here for Hiss. Nargos tried to cut you in half, and then an arrow of acid came from behind you. And then the woman who saved Nargle, and he got up and went after you again, just ignored you and walked over to him and very nicely picked him up and patted him on the back to make sure he was okay.
I know, but the way that his
Just
brain
setting
works. I know.
I
know.
I mean, I did save him last session, so like.
Yeah, I was gonna say his is a good boy. He doesn't want to hurt people.
Is he though? Is he?
We're all going to
I'm saying
therapy
it
after
softly. You probably can't hear me through this wall.
Will
But-
of the Wisp
but
is
is he-
coming after the alien.
Yeesh. For the love of Satan.
Please miss this
Is this
time.
gonna be? Is this gonna be a fucking TPK? Is that what we're gonna get? The fucking Will of the Wisp and sit on fucking sand.
For the love of heaven.
Wait, did
Okay,
it?
a Will of the Wisp appeared, as far as you can tell, did not a damn thing, and then vanished.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Ash,
Where there's spark, there's fire.
Yeah, I don't know if he went invisible or if he just completely disappeared and isn't there.
I wonder if I fart on this one, if it will.
I got to prioritize the wall anyway. So let me. Okay, I just tell everybody like watch out because I'm about to shoot a firebolt at the wall.
Watch out, because you're about to shoot a fireball. Excuse me.
Fireball.
Yeah, not that kind of fireball.
Okay.
But I can't moonbeam. What is this?
You're protected under layers of sand.
I don't have much.
y'all are
problem.
actually doing some notable damage to the area of the wall in front of Hiss, mostly because he keeps just hacking big holes in it that you keep shooting fire and acid into.
All right.
Which brings us to Hiss.
So there's two things I want to just clarify here. Okay, I want to turn as a free action to Ash and just be like, what should I do? What do I do? What do you want me to do? You want me to keep hitting?
Dash open the wall.
Okay. The other thing is, the only reason, okay, I just want to say this to Greg, the only reason that Hiss isn't going and attacking everybody else right now is because the only person that hasn't unintentionally or possibly intentionally caused any harm to Hiss in this immediate moment is the one on the other side that's pissed on him in the last 24
Right
hours.
towards the sound of my voice. Hit here.
Yeah.
Come on, Louis.
That's the
Louis.
only reason. That's
There's
the only
no
reason that
time.
Hiss is attacking. Yeah.
Don't use your brain. Use your sword. Hit this way. Not
Yeah.
like that.
Dude, no.
Oh,
Did you
No.
really just miss a wall again?
Twice.
You may as well have attacked it with the pocket stake.
Thank you for the words of encouragement, you little shit.
Come on, come over here, kick my ass. Break this wall down. Let's
You
go.
hit like a girl.
No, if you hit like a girl, you'd be over here now.
This is the dumbest way to die. Oh,
right.
I'm dying. Yeah.
Okay. Nargle is still stable. Hess is
No.
Rowan, you're up.
I'm going with the short sword as hard as I can towards the sound of his.
Oh, that was
The
almost a
wind got it.
1.
The wind.
That,
I know
that
I could have
glanced,
re-rolled that.
Yeah.
that glanced right off the wall.
Oh.
A little bit of sawdust fell at my feet. Does that count for something?
Oh no.
Did they do this in other places? In Chico, there was a pizza place that had sawdust all over the floor.
That is beautiful. Beautiful. And somehow
It's a
the
lot of bars.
Helion is going to use that as a power play to rescue Nargle right now. That's what's coming right now.
What'd you say,
Brace
Greg?
yourself.
I've been to a lot of bars that had sawdust over the floor. I don't know about a pizza place.
Huh.
Makes sense though.
There's one in Westwood, just a little bit west of us.
Huh.
And it's called Buffalo Chips, and they don't actually sell buffalo chips. I tried to order them, but no. You're lucky if you can get some buffalo wings, but they do have sawdust on the floor,
All right.
and it's also a bar, so it's a pizza bar.
Nice. All right, Athelian. Hiss, did you see the messages I sent you?
Yeah, yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I know how I'm going to react. I don't like it.
Ah,
The voices
what
in
is
my head.
Okay,
strike towards the sound of my voice. Let's
Yeah,
That's
at
what
this-
you want right now.
beat this wall up over here.
guys,
If you
please,
can hear me.
please tell Craig my action. Am I able to like get past Nargle since I put him up against the wall at all? Like to hit the wall to get out at all, or
He won't mind you stepping on him for a minute.
I mean, yeah, you took an action to prop him up. You could step past him.
okay? Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. I could like pull him away from the wall or something,
Yeah.
which I should have specified. That's my bad.
No, but
I
that's
mean-
okay. I see no reason why that wouldn't
We
work.
stepped all over you while you were sleeping, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh my god. Okay, I want to use my mace and hit the wall. Maybe.
Okay.
Um,
With a 21, I think you Mace Windu'd that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I have slivers in my face.
Motherfucker.
So it
give me a
hits.
damage.
Okay.
Oh!
Come on.
Oh man.
This is hilarious.
For
You
you.
all see cracks
No! Shut up, Greg! I'm not having this!
out from where Athelian's mace just contacted that wall, which created a few sparks amongst the copper joists. It is starting to shake.
No
The
crap.
hallway's actually starting to shake. The sand is coming down faster, and the wall seems to be in the process of falling apart, which would imply it's going to fall downward since you don't see another likely direction.
Okay, I'm in trouble.
Good thing y'all are easy
So-
to carry.
Yeah.
Teach me to
Was that a
talk,
short
crap.
joke?
It sure was.
I feel like I'm about to get buried here.
Rowan, for reasons you simply don't even comprehend, the entire wall, 5 feet to your right,
Fucking
cracks
character.
starts appearing as if the whole thing is just going to collapse.
Right at the same spot I was yelling at. Okay. I take it back.
Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to walk backwards
That'd be a good idea.
to here.
You mean
Yeah.
like a moonwalk?
Yeah. But
Okay.
with more poo in my pants.
Time for me to skidoo.
I mean, you can move as far as your movement. You have no difficult terrain right now.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here.
Down to
As
me.
you can
Yeah.
see that the wall to the south is coming down, but it's not down yet.
Okay,
There's a lot of
but I
sand coming
can,
through.
but I can see through it. Yes.
No, not yet.
You can see the sand probably going through the hole somewhere.
Okay.
You can see that it's like the cracks are spider webbing. The bronze and copper are starting to split,
All right.
but it's
Let me
still a
move.
1 foot thick wall.
And you
All
can
right,
probably
let me
hear Rowan going, "Oh shit!"
All right. All right. Let me see what I can hit it with that won't kill everyone. All right. We'll try another firebolt.
16.
You hit it.
All right. How's 7?
I mean, you damaged it. Pretty much the same thing's happening.
All right. Let's see. Let me check. Yeah, I'm feeling. No, I don't think my telekinesis is going to really be a whole lot of help. Okay, I guess that's it.
His his is
Yes, the wall in front of
Yeah.
you looks like it's coming down, like actively falling down.
Okay.
Going
And his is Hiss with one hand he's got the sword and he's taking one hand off the sword and he's slapping himself in the head, just being like and just saying, "Well, shut up." He's like, "Shut up! I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore." And then he turns to everybody else in the room and just says, "Somebody say something nice to me, please. Somebody say something nice to me. That's all I need to hear."
You're a good friend, Hiss.
And a solitary tear trickles down Hiss's face. He says, "See, they don't hate me." And then he goes to swing the wall twice.
Okay, Nargo, you're not. Oh, I'm sorry. He's swinging at the wall twice. Okay.
Yeah. And then again.
Ow.
The first time you missed it the second time, but I really feel I should emphasize again that this wall is in the process of falling apart.
Guy has a free action, just like run into it.
The sand is probably a little unstable under your feet right there next to it too, because it's rushing out towards me, trying to kill
You
me.
can take a free action to run into it, but it's still solid.
Okay.
We're
Maybe I've misread the situation.
You and Athelion might want to step back from it actually a little bit. Not that I can tell you that.
Hey,
from so
you're 30 feet away and on the other side of the thick wall. Be
yeah,
quiet.
I said nothing.
Nargo, you're not aware of this, but there's sand filling your throat because your head tilted back. Rowan.
Okay.
Crap. All right. So Rowan sees the sand coming out here in a little bit. And I'm going to run up to it. Probably a really dumb idea. And I'm going to swing at it with my short sword. Of course, I'm about chest deep in sand, probably. So I don't know how effective that is.
Now the sand's just starting to filter through it. You hit it. That's bravo.
Does that count?
I don't think it's quite that bad there, Evie Catcher.
Does it count that? Does that count? It was a wish.
You stuck your short sword into the wall that once again is actively falling apart.
I felt good about it though for a second.
Give me a deck save.
All right, deck save. Dex. Bam.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I am getting a definite "you're beating a dead horse" vibe from Greg.
Yeah, but I can't figure out what horse we're supposed to be beating. We need to beat a different horse.
Yeah, I'm not sure what would be a better option. I mean, Can't try the other end. I doubt the other end would be any better.
I mean, I couldn't say that. 'Cause that was Mike talking there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
portcullis in front of you is collapsing, but still, it's like gonna be a pile of rubble in the floor sometime soon.
how can we just push the ball? I know we are, Evie. I know. Oh, this is like actually David's nightmare as well. You know, like this is actually one of my biggest fucking fears because I watched one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh where the girl gets trapped in a fucking sand timer, and I'm fucking terrified of him. Oh God.
That's
Did we all just quit calling them hourglasses at some point?
They are hourglasses, but
Okay.
either way, either way, truly terrifying. And also Aladdin. Aladdin is the other reason. I'm terrified of fucking hourglasses because of one moment where he fucking traps in an hourglass. Just do a new character.
Alien, you're up.
Okay. Oh.
Moonbeam, maybe. I don't know.
Moonbeam. It's looking
Permission
really
to Moonbeam. Permission.
No, I think we discerned previously that it would bring down the ceiling, so that would not be our best.
I can just see that. He got to cast a firebolt.
Does anybody have a way out of this thing?
No.
You would be the only one, right, that can TP out.
That's the only way out.
I need a line of sight though, so you have to be able to get me a line of sight before I can do that.
Surely there's a cat. There must be like a lever or something that we just completely forgot about.
Are we still in initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this a
We've been talking for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I could look
Don't
for
think
traps.
that. Hell.
I think I'm just gonna hit the wall again.
Okay.
Not really much else I could do.
Hit it here, but you can't see where I'm pointing.
Yeah, I believe the actual wording of the rule is that within the 6 seconds you get enough time to make a couple hand gestures and maybe 1 or 2 words. Is how
Pretty
it is.
much.
Yeah.
But it is sufficiently funny. The DM is allowed to just sit back and watch. Okay.
It's a time warp. It's nice and slow. It's a
It's
slow
coming in.
motion attacks.
Yeah.
Alien, Hiss, Rowan, Asher, far enough back, Nargo. You're fucked.
Still can't fucking do anything. I have sand pouring down my mouth. I've had desert mouth before, trust me, but not like this.
I love
the least of your problems.
I loved the description of Noggle, you fucks.
Oh, am I rolling damage or?
How much damage
No.
did we take?
Oh, you can roll your damage. That's fine. But
Okay, I had inspiration. I'm using it for that. Am I allowed to use it for a saving throw?
yeah.
Yes, we unlike standard D&D, we have a kind of a group rule that inspiration can be used to re-roll anything.
Well,
Wait,
that
so are we
fucking
doing
worked, didn't
Is that
it?
what's happening?
Fucking good stuff, that.
Athelian. Okay, Hiss, you screwed it. Athelian, I need a deck save. Rowan, I
13?
need a deck save.
22. You dex the shit out of that.
That makes,
Hey, stop spilling all our good rolls. What the hell?
you are a rogue, so that makes some sense.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Hiss and Athelian take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as wood and bronze and copper fall from the portcullis onto you. Rowan, you take 9. Nargle, you take 19.
Ooh.
I'm at
Ash,
0.
you watch all this happen in front of you. Yes, but you are actively dying now.
You're in
No.
the
You're
So I'm
not-
taking death
Yeah.
saves now? You want me to make a death save?
not
Yeah.
just at this moment.
Okay.
When it's your turn, probably.
Ash, you just saw that
Oh, yeah.
whole wall collapse in front of you and fall on everyone. everyone except
Um,
Rowan is buried.
Oh my god.
I'm up to my chin here, though.
Okay.
And that you're
Uh,
still on difficult terrain because of the sand.
It's still difficult to terrain. Okay. All right. So the portcullis went down. Is the door damaged, or did that go down, or
The
what am I?
wall to the south is now clear.
Okay. This wall is now clear. Okay.
Mhm.
All right
This
then.
one. Let me get rid of this.
Okay.
And I will
All
just
right.
put a new one
All right.
here.
Then I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give Nargle cure wounds because I can't have him dying.
You literally have to. I have sand pouring into my mouth. You're actually gonna have to pull my head out and get the sand out of my throat.
Oh, yeah,
You can
yeah,
have
that
that.
was.
Squeeze his long bottom.
It's a free action. It was just funny.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right then. Let's go ahead and roll you your cure wounds.
Rogues are very proficient at dodging falling wall.
All right, 9
Okay.
points. No, not 9. 13.
13.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then if I can see over here, I'm going to teleport this way. And yeah, I'm just
Are
gonna
we
like
trying
quickly
to
say,
go this
Rowan,
way,
we
though?
need to get them out.
Yeah, no kidding. Aren't we trying to go this way, though?
Yeah, but we need to get them out of the mess they're in and heal up.
Give me a second.
I can try to pull his, but I'm about the size of his ankle.
Yeah.
Okay. So that happened.
I missed this one.
Hiss. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and you're buried under a bunch of crap that you might be able to crawl out of if you tried.
Okay. Can I roll a? Can I? His is. Did Hiss see everybody else go down into the rubble as well, or did he just? Was it too much for him? Like, did he see
Pretty
that
much.
Alien
You
also went
saw,
under
you
the
saw
rubble?
the ceiling fall on everyone.
Okay. In this moment, Hiss is like, it's less of a survival of fittest for him. He desperately wants to save his friends, and it wouldn't be a case of saving himself. So he's trying to dig his way through to where Athelion was next to him, to try and get the rubble off them as well as himself. Is that possible? Can I roll like a strength check to do that?
Give me an athletics check for that.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
One of my better stats. There we go.
You can dig yourself out. You can see that Athelion and Nargle are buried. Give me a perception check.
Okay. It's also one of my better stats.
You can tell that Nargle is somehow both bleeding and breathing, which is a bit surprising considering the circumstances.
Yeah.
Also, Rowan is standing 5 feet to your south, looking perfectly fine.
At this point, Hiss looks, scowls at Rowan and says, "Help dig out now!" and just starts digging to Athelion.
Yeah.
Like he's like
Yeah.
digging Athelion and Nargle out of there. He's like that'll be his next action, but he's just shoveling shit behind him.
Nargle,
Yeah, and I just thought to him and say, "Do it."
Nargle, you were surrounded by enemies on every side.
No.
You were doing your best to try and kill them. And then something happened and you were knocked out. And then you woke up and you were trying to kill them again. And then somehow you heard the cloister bells of death themselves come for you. And now you wake up under a pile of huge, thick timber and bronze and copper. You can see that Hiss just pulled himself out of something similar, and you have no freaking idea what's going on, but where the hell is your axe? That's what's going through your mind.
Is this like a permanent condition? I don't
Well,
know
no,
how
you get
to
up off
handle
the floor
that.
eventually. No, you don't. I'm not. You don't hate any of them right now. I'm just
Oh,
telling you.
okay.
You're just trying to play enemies.
They're fine. They're your friends. You don't
Okay.
even remember. You don't even remember what your problem was with them. But you do
But
want
where
to
the
know
fuck's your axe?
But I do want to know what.
where your damn axe is.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I start digging around in the sand around me for it.
All right, give me. Well, that's interesting. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. Where you are? Oh, come on. Where are you? Investigation. There you are.
Nice.
Whoa!
I critted that
You-
son bitch.
You find it, and it's half stuck under a Thelian for some reason. But you could pull it out. You can pull it out if you want to.
Hmm.
Billion, you're kind of sitting on my axe. I'm gonna have to remove it now. I pull it out.
Okay. You feel much better.
Ah,
Not any healthier. You're still bleeding, and things feel broken, and you're not sure that you have it. You think you might have like twice as many ribs as necessary, and they're not all in the right places, but you have your axe.
Oh, that's not a nice description.
Oh.
Oh.
all right.
Better than you pulling the axe out of me, which is what I thought was about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you
You're
were
like
about
Superman trying to be healed by yellow sun rays.
You're like, ugh, and I'm like, yes, I'm not dead.
This is automatic because you're right there. Ash, you just teleported away, but Rowan and Hiss are facing in this direction. So Rowan and Hiss, give me perception checks.
Yeah. Nargles in a blind rage again. Roll initiative. No, please. No, perception. Oh, well, this doesn't fucking
Hey,
see shit.
Hiss, you're intent on digging out the Thelian, so you really weren't yourself in that Thelian, so you weren't sure what's going on. But Rowan, you noticed the very first thing Nargle did when he came aware was scramble around and look for his axe before he even tried to free himself from the rubble.
Oh, Okay.
And Rowan, you're up. So Hiss is in front of you, mostly free of the rubble, trying to dig at what's got Athelian buried. Nargle's over there doing his thing. You feel fine, and Ash looks okay too.
Nargle seems to be okay with his axe. He's taking a few breaths of relief. I'm going to try to help Athelion get out of the rubble.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Athletics check coming right up. Let's see. Athletics. There we go. Bam. Ah.
I mean, you don't exactly put more stuff on top of her.
But I touched her.
You don't really help either.
Thanks.
You just piss on the pile or something. Let's just like.
I just touched her. I tapped her wrist. I'm like, hey, you all right down there? Sand in your lungs sucks.
Athelion,
Nah.
for whatever reason, Rowan just started poking at the rubble on top of you with his short sword.
Oh, I can feel it.
Just want to make sure you're in there.
You can kind of see him through it.
Okay, can I yell at him? Oh,
Yes.
probably not. Wait, no.
It's also your turn,
Uh,
Alien.
Can I try to get out? Then, like, can I
You
try to
can
like
make
wiggle
an
my-
athletics check to try and get out.
Okay, yeah, I would like to do that. There it is. Oh, the athletics.
Mm.
You cannot dig yourself out.
My God,
I mean-
twinsies! We both rolled a 5.
So she wags a finger at me.
And I will note
Don't
that
touch my wrist.
The sand is continuing to fall and fill up the hallway, but it's now like running past you as well.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
Um,
Ash. Ash is our savior.
Yeah. Ash, you think brain smart. Figure
Alright.
out.
Unless the wisps are coming back. Yeah. looks
No,
like it.
for fuck's sake. No. No, no, no. No, no, no.
you need to cross your fingers on this one.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
please.
Okay.
Please.
'Cause they're
Come on.
intelligent. Because they are intelligent enough to do this.
Please, for the love of God, miss. Oh,
And-
thank God.
That would have been
I'm
bad.
assuming it's attacking me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
The wisp attacked. It tried to attack Nargle, and then it vanished.
All right.
As I'm spitting a little sand out of my mouth, I go, "Pussy."
All right.
Eh,
Okay.
Let's get out of the sand first before you start antagonizing light globes.
He came
Alright.
and whacked me and then ran away. What was I supposed to say to that?
Thank you
Oh,
for not killing me before I had
thank you for not
breakfast.
killing me. I see.
Yes,
Okay.
before I had breakfast.
Nargle, you hear a wispy voice in your mind.
Uh-oh.
Ash, you're up.
All right. I got a couple things I want to try to do. For my bonus action, I'm going to try to pull Athelian telekinetically to try to move her here and see if that'll go free.
Let me check. There are some limits on that. That's a good feat.
Yeah, I just don't know if it'll let me do it or not. That's your call. If you can't, it can't. But
How many of these fucking will of the wisps are there?
Anybody else doing beer tea time today?
Um,
I'm
I
on it
assume
already.
you're doing this as the bonus action as opposed to the mage hand bit.
yeah, bonus action.
Is beer a bonus action?
Telekinetic
Beer.
movement, yeah.
Mhm.
It says I can move a creature. I mean, she's a creature.
You can pull her 5 feet towards you.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Even if-
There is a mysterious force attempting to jerk you violently towards Ash.
All right. Fail to save. You can do it willingly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll fail it. I just want out of the sand.
Okay, so you move 5 feet closer to Ash.
Okay.
You're not out of the sand, by the way. There's less sand. It's less rubble, but the
Yeah,
sand
so
is
you're here now.
still building up.
All right. For my regular action, I'm going to throw some fairy fire over on this side. I kind of want the edge to be here.
Okay. Nothing appears.
A message for you in the private chat, Jonathan.
Okay.
Hits.
All right.
His was
Everyone
sewing.
needs to be free of the rubble, except Nargle's still buried under some, and the sand is continuing to build up around y'all. Not nearly as fast because that whole section of wall is gone, but it's still falling pretty quickly.
Okay.
All right.
Hiss looks and sees that his friend is safe. He looks to Nargle and he tries to pull. Let me know if I can do this, Greg. I want to pull Nargle out of the like sand and rubble, and basically toss him to safety, and that way Nargle isn't in danger and Hiss is the front line. Is that possible?
Assuming I don't take fall damage.
I don't really have rules for dwarf tossing. You're gonna have to give me a minute. Or halfling
Yeah.
tossing.
I'm worried about you taking damage. I don't want you to take damage anymore. Hiss can take
Right.
damage and not get angry. But you, I can't. But Hiss doesn't want you to get hurt anymore.
And your response to this is throwing him 20 feet down the hall?
Yeah, basically, I'm throwing him away. I'm just like, get out of here. Or
I'm gonna give you that one. Give me an unarmed attack roll.
that's not what I intended. But okay.
Make it a strength roll.
Yeah. How do I? Just a strength check.
Yeah.
Have you never heard of Aikido, where you throw people as part of your fighting style?
Yeah. That didn't work.
Yeah. I was just trying to. Oh, that's not going to do it anyway. But
Luckily
I mean-
for you, as you go to grab his wrist, you just lose your grip on it.
well, in
Nargle
that case,
reached out
yeah,
to
go on.
grab his wrist for some reason.
yeah.
Maybe he likes you.
Mm.
Nargle, you're up. You're still.
Well, can I make my movement, Greg? If that's okay.
Oh yeah.
How much movement? It's difficult terrain, isn't it? So I get half movement.
Yep.
40, so I get 20 feet.
Is my turn?
I'm going to go to there.
Okay.
So to there. I'm like, Nargle, stay back. And that's it.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'd like to make an athletics check and dig myself out.
Okay.
Bam.
Nargle just bursts from this whole pile of rubble that's spouting around him, and it flies in
Da,
every.
da, 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 da. No.
And he said, "Behold!" And he holds up his axe.
You Ben Grimm that shit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there's still sand falling.
I don't doubt
It's
it. I'm going to be getting sand out of my cracks for a really long time.
high, but we are effectively out of initiative.
All right. We are also missing Jonathan. He dropped out.
Okay.
We have tea time coming up in about
Yeah.
20
Mhm.
minutes. Do you want
Why don't we-
to do that now while we're waiting for Jonathan?
Yeah, let's just freeze here and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well done, guys. Well
Yep.
done, y'all.
Thank
We
you.
survived.
It was bludgeoning damage. It was fucking bludgeoning and damage that the wall needed, not fucking slashing, wasn't it?
You never tried to pry it from the floor.
I know, but oh no.
You literally never tried to shove anything under it and see if it would then.
Hey, that's the second time my mace has been OP. I'll take it.
It is
Yeah.
funny how he's muted. You muted yourself, Greg. All I can see is Greg mouthing how angry he is right now, but he can't hear me.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take the tea.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
All
we
right.
survived. I'll take it as a win.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn, I love this shit. Honestly, I tried drinking lesser beers than Heineken recently, and I did not enjoy it.
David, no drink beer. David don't drink whiskey. Tired.
I have a health condition that says drinking alcohol is not a great idea. So drinking
No.
hard alcohol is probably not a good idea for me. Drinking the occasional
No,
beer,
that's fair.
however, I can get away with that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No. Damn. I'm just like I said, I just didn't want anybody getting hurt. I was just like Greg messaging me like all the shit the voice in my head are saying to me. And I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to make sure people are okay.
Oh, hold on. There you are. There you are, Jonathan.
Hello.
I didn't see
Oh,
you down
Jack.
there. Sorry about that.
No worries. I hit the wrong button, and because it's a new computer, it took me to my StreamYard account, and that
Ah.
booted me from yours, and because it wasn't logged in, and when it said log in, so I could see the private chat, then it did that to me. I don't see
Okay.
anything in the private chat, so
Well, don't worry, buddy. We took tea time.
Yep.
tea time. That's Rowan's favorite.
And it's his least favorite. Like,
Yeah.
It'll be all right. Everyone will love it.
on a serious note,
Secretly, Hiss likes it and he knows it.
no, he certainly fucking doesn't. Oh god. Oh dear lord, no. It's honestly like I there might have been a lever to unlock to stop the sand. We probably should find it, but at the same time, I just wanted to get that door open. I didn't give a fuck how I could do it. I just wanted to get it open.
I'm with you though.
Like,
So what did I miss out on? Did anybody pee on anybody or?
Nope.
we all got out.
As soon as
Okay.
we realized you dropped out, well, a minute or two after, we decided to take tea time until you came back, and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. See, I knew dropping out would help the party. So I just dove into the sand for a minute and I found something. I think we're in a cat litter box. Anyhow, a crunchy.
I don't have a cat. Well, whose cat litter box did I just shit in then?
Yeah. Who's killing that shit? Whoa.
I guess you'll have to share. I forgot my weapons.
Yep.
Oh,
I
that is
heard
my
somebody
favorite.
say that Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool in every movie he's been in. And I'm like, have you watched his previous movies? I don't think so.
No, even in his previous ones.
I would say
like,
his more modern, his post Deadpool movies have been though, because I think he's been leaning in. He's been leaning into the persona that works.
Post Deadpool, maybe, but like, I mean, he certainly wasn't Deadpool in what was it? Blade 2, I believe.
Blade 3.
Blade 3.
Blade 3. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah, but to be fair, in Blade Trinity, nobody's their fucking selves in that film. That is a bit of a travesty.
Right, but my point being, it because he plays this role so well now, and because he tends to play into this a lot, he has now been reduced to one role.
No,
I don't get that.
Well, in a way,
himself
he does, and also Blade Trinity is a bit of an exception to the rule because it's his comedy element. So if you ever watch the film, like I've watched a lot of his rom-coms. So if you ever watch Just Friends or The Proposal, his comedy is very similar in those films. Like the way he plays his character is very similar.
I have watched The Proposal, and I can't say I agree with that one.
No, it's
even in Just Waiting or in what was it, Van Wilder?
Van Wilder.
Even then, when he was playing smart-ass characters, it was not Deadpool. Deadpool is an entirely unique type of smart-ass.
No. What I understand the criticism that they're making. They're not turning around and saying that basically Ryan Reynolds has always been Deadpool in everything. What they're saying is that the acting style. I'm trying to think of another good example of it. But
there was a Netflix movie where he was playing this thief character, and he was basically in many ways Deadpool, except he was
Red Notice. Kind of Red Notice, I think it was.
Red Notice, yeah.
That was post Deadpool, though, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's one.
But pre-Deadpool as well, there are some, like what they're talking about is that Ryan Reynolds' sense of humor in those films is very sarcastic and very dry, which is the same sort of sense of humor that they that Ryan Reynolds does with Deadpool. I completely agree. In fact, at times, sometimes it is a fair criticism to say that the Fox Deadpool movies at times are not an accurate representation of what Deadpool is like. Not to say that they aren't Deadpool, they are. It's just not every single comic. A bit like we've had this conversation about Moon Knight, in that yes, they are a representation of a Moon Knight story. They may not be the most accurate representation, but they're still very good. Ryan Reynolds' sense of humor in interviews and in everything like that is very sarky, very dry, and that's what they're talking about. It's a bit like how go on.
As somebody who hangs out with Burt Reynolds on a regular basis, all right. Let me just tell you.
They very much made Deadpool in the comics much more like Ryan Reynolds' portrayal after that first movie took off.
Bang on.
What were you saying,
Ryan
Jonathan?
Reynolds with a sharp head.
He was always snarky, Deadpool, in the comics, but he was a hired assassin from the future, and he didn't fuck around.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jonathan?
I was just saying, as somebody that hangs out with
I'm back.
Ryan Reynolds on a regular basis, I can tell you he's nothing like Burt Reynolds.
It's like how Hugh Grant. So I'm talking British acting now. It's like how Hugh Grant in until very recently, and I will say very recently, Hugh Grant just basically plays Hugh Grant in everything. That's just who he is. It's even in the D&D movie, which by the way, I actually really like it, and I know people criticize it, but I fucking think it's a good film. Good, thank God for that.
Cavalier with a stone block got my vote.
Yeah. I honestly, even in the D&D movie, he's still playing him. He's still playing Hugh Grant. The only one that he doesn't play Hugh Grant in is the Gentleman.
Yes, I was thinking that.
In the Gentleman, he's playing this completely different character, and you're like, the fuck is that? It's actually Hugh Grant. And Tom Cruise is a very similar element as well. In that, in every film, Tom Cruise is basically playing Tom Cruise. He's basically short superhero, blah 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 blah. And then you get Tropic Thunder, where he just completely plays a character that's like a complete chameleon. So yeah, I know what you mean by
guys who act when they want to act, and when they don't, they're just playing it up and having a good time.
Exactly. And if Ryan Reynolds is making money by playing as Deadpool every single film afterwards or whatnot, then kudos to him. Good on you, mate. But I do see the criticism that they're making.
I do have to ask a question. It is getting a little warm here, and I had to turn on my air conditioner. Is that going to be too loud for anybody in the background?
I can't hear a thing.
I can't hear it at all.
I don't
Nice.
Yeah, what did you say?
Yeah. Nobody died, Evie. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
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 Nobody died, Evie. Much.
Well,
not that there wasn't a lack of trying.
Truth be told, I did take out Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
It was a wall. With a horde of barbarians, it was a wall, and to tell you the truth, it was your fault because you stepped on the trap that set it. You heard the click right before it slammed down.
Greg, I hope you're directing that at one person in particular rather than the whole group, my friend. I want it very clear. There is definitely one person that is clear of any sort of thing, and it's the person that normally triggers the traps. So you need to point your accusation somewhere else, I say.
Easy.
Damn, Evie's being cold and shit. Like, who died? Nobody? Yeah. Oh, how unfortunate. Well, we love you too, buddy.
Y'all can just thank Time Mora that I decided to take the nice way around, because there were the two portcullises that fell were supposed to be triggered by two separate traps in two separate parts of the hallway, and I decided it seemed like a bit much.
So you're saying that we still
you would have done that again?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, we need to.
Just when we're backtracking.
So
Well, no, we can get out, but
you can retreat to the south. To the north, well, you can't really see that far, can you? I'm looking at that Mike's map there.
Mhm.
Well, let me back out a little bit. I got it all on the bright spot. We can see a little bit to the side
On
here.
the bright side of life.
Right, but no one's actually tried to walk that far north because you were beating on the law of the south.
Right?
Yes.
I definitely vote for retreating here.
Well,
Yeah.
with all of my gargantuan amount of hit points, I will take the lead, I guess.
Well,
Can we have Rowan take the lead?
Hang on.
Can we have the rogue take the lead? And
Yeah, let me
Okay.
for traps. I
vote-
mean, least that can happen is I'll die first, but I got
I
you
agree.
guys.
I'm gonna cast mass healing word here.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
somebody
I think
stop
we're
me
gonna
from
do that.
feeling? Can somebody stop me from feeling ouchy, please? Like,
Everyone gets 7 HP back. Everyone.
Nice.
That'll be for
Mm-hmm.
all.
Why, thank you, Athelion.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm on.
Let's not do that
All
again.
right.
I'm on 21.
I have more health than you.
I know.
I had to look up something, David, in response to yours, and I remember this last week. That trap actually didn't trigger until there were 3 people standing on it. It was no single individual.
Details, Greg. Details.
Yes. So
I'll see you in court. I'm not having this.
you all share the blame.
Well, I do
My
remember us
people-
having some talk about maybe waiting a second to check for traps. I do remember that.
I think somebody.
I
did
do remember that being said, but it was being said at the same time as people were walking rapidly. north.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. That's what I remember too. I was gonna
I didn't-
check for him. I didn't know exactly how yet, and then all of a sudden, someone found him for me.
Efficient. That's what we do.
The world's greatest rogue. The
Okay,
rogue that didn't have to find any traps.
what are we doing?
So I'm going to check for traps. I'm going to be checking along the edges of this wall up here to the east. Okay,
Are you going to check every 5 feet,
I am
starting where you are?
starting right here.
Okay,
You
I'm
mean
gonna
north?
stand behind wherever he is
Me
because
to the
wherever
north.
he's going is probably safe.
Okay,
How long is it going to take
No.
us?
give me a perception roll.
Got it. Got it. Perception.
We believe.
Actually, give me this one with advantage.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Perception. Perception with advantage. Let's see
Oh,
if I.
it's a bird.
Okay,
It looks
you-
like somebody just violated a crow.
My bad.
No, the Eevee
Oh.
catcher's little thing here.
Oh,
That bird looks violated with his eyeball all wide and shit.
oh geez.
Yeah, something definitely happened in there.
Okay, Rowan, what you pick up from your perception is that just to your south, like where Athelion is standing, you can see the edges of the pressure plate that you all stood on just a few minutes ago, I would remind you, that set the portcullis crashing down.
Ah. I should have started my check back here where Athelion is. Okay.
Hey, we lived. We're fine.
Okay,
I'm standing on a bouncing Betty right now. If I
Notice that
step off of it, what will happen?
you further, yeah, you notice she's standing on the pressure plate. You are not.
Okay, I'm going to convey that to Athelion.
Okay.
I think I've misled you a little bit. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
That's not being
I
vain.
also
It will
saw that.
be. Yeah, you are standing on a pressure plate right now. I need to see how to disarm it to make sure we don't trap ourselves again.
I'm gonna stay very still.
Please.
Um,
God, Athelion's on the equivalent of a landmine. That's horrible. Like,
Boom.
Well-
a thieves tool check.
Okay. That
I
will
believe.
be.
I believe in the rogue. I believe. Unless you get me
I
killed.
I hope I don't let you down.
Uh-huh.
If I get you killed, you won't be here to believe or not believe.
That's
So,
true. I'll still be believing in hell.
I believe and believe.
I believe I can fly.
I
Oh,
did
sorry.
too until I stepped off the ledge.
Shoot a baby. Go ahead.
Rowan, you have managed to jam the, I don't know what the fuck you call that,
Pressure plate.
the
The
plate
trigger.
in such a manner that stepping on it wouldn't trigger it again. However, since you already made the wall come crashing down when you stepped on it, you're not entirely sure what you accomplished.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you feel comfortable that you have jammed this pressure plate. You successfully did what you were trying to do.
All right.
So
Alright.
could I step on it as Athelion steps off to make sure she's safe?
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, and also I have a lot of hit points, so I'll be fine. I'll come
Alright.
it out.
I'm
All right.
thinking I don't want to.
Well,
know,
he said that you sufficiently jammed it. So if you step on it, you're going to be setting it again, probably.
All right.
However, it's already
Oh,
stepped on, and when she
when I
steps
say
off, we don't
jammed
know what'll happen.
As a rogue, Rowan, you've jammed it. Nothing is going to trigger the pressure plate at this point.
All right. If you die, Athelion, we loved you.
Uh,
If you don't, forget I said that.
did that actually happen, Greg?
That kind of wafted in a sultry voice through your head.
Okay, I'm just gonna be very starstruck. That might have been my goddess, guys. I don't know, man.
I don't probably was.
No one
Okay.
saw that. No one
I'm
saw that.
stepping over here just in
By the way.
case.
Yeah, y'all just heard me talking to nothingness.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
As one
Oh,
does.
Oh, Athelion, are you talking to voices in your head too? There was
I think what I experienced was a little bit different than yours, unfortunately.
yeah, mine
Did
were
you
telling
by
me all that you.
chance get hit on the head?
Mm.
I mean,
I
you know,
don't think so.
Mine were telling me that you guys wanted to kill me and watch me die, and also that Rome was trying to stab me and stuff. It was really nice.
Well, if I wanted you dead, I don't think I'd heal you so much, buddy. So let's not believe in those voices, okay?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't like believing in them too. Greg's not very nice to me. Like,
so
yeah.
I'm wondering if I shouldn't continue to check for traps along this corridor, but it looks clear.
Mm-hmm.
So from
Follow
where you're
the
standing, what are you
statement.
doing now? Bear in mind, I would like to remind you all, there's about an inch of sand falling from the ceiling.
Yeah, it's still coming down.
For a moment.
Yeah.
So we have to decide
Now-
which way to go, right?
It's not
So-
filling the hallway quite as much, obviously, because there's that whole wall gone. But it seems to be building up more to the north than to the south.
All
So
right.
I'm thinking any more triggers for a trap probably aren't going to be up here. They're going to be down here somewhere. So I'm going to check in the square here and see if
Please remember that north is to the left on this stupid map.
this is west. So I don't
Yes.
think it's going to be on the east wall. I think it's going to be down on the west wall if there's any more triggers, because it wouldn't really make sense to me that there would be, whatever we would trigger up here on the east would probably be
Right.
part of a trigger down here on the west wall.
Right.
So I'm gonna start right here and just look and see if there's anything like we just saw that we almost messed up, and I led Athelion on
Give
to
me an investigation roll.
investigation. How about
Won't I
that
give
one?
him guidance
Whoops,
on
I
this?
didn't mean to leave it on. I'm still
Never
on
mind, he
it.
doesn't need it. He's good.
It's
Doesn't
clear.
matter. 23 is fine.
Okay.
I like your drawing there, Puns.
hang on, I haven't seen this.
It's in the Twitter chat. It's pretty funny.
I was just waiting for my turn. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're anxious.
It's the little smile underneath. It's just so cute.
Mhm.
Rowan, it looks clear to you.
Okay, so since it looks clear, I'm gonna ask Nargle to stay put, and I'm just gonna go from. Whoops. Let's see if I can get myself here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go past when I check onto this one. which
Mhm.
trigger a trap. I'm taking some unnecessary risks. It's a habit of mine. Sorry.
All right.
You're good. Take your time.
So it would take forever for me to continue to check. So I'm just gonna step up next to Nargle. I
Y'all take
take it a risk.
y'all take 4 points of damage from the caustic air.
Caustic air.
All
That's
right.
why we got to get out of
All
here.
right.
Okay. Do I
Yeah.
still have a bubble, or am I getting another
Yes, you
4
should. Yes, you should.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're bubbled, you're okay. Otherwise,
Is bubble concentration?
No,
Okay.
I mean,
Nice.
it smells like fart in this bubble, just so you
no,
guys
it's
know.
just
But
it just has like a 24-hour duration.
so I took a step forward. I'd like to check this square before I move on to the next one. I know it's taking some time. I just want to make sure that I'm not leading you into something bad. So I'm checking
Yeah.
the square right in front of me right here with investigation. Yeah. Like so.
okay, about 5 feet in front of you, you see a very suspicious, like, line in the floor
Mhm.
that looks
Okay.
like another pressure plate that crosses the entire hallway.
All right, guys, we might be on to something here. Let me see. There's something
Yeah.
right. I don't know if these squares are safe, so everyone stay put. I'm gonna see if
Mhm.
I can jam it or
Disarm.
otherwise disarm it.
You got
So
this, bro. I believe in you.
I'm gonna grab my
I believe in
thieves'
you too,
tools.
but not as much as the moon goddess. Just so we're clear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I believe in you more than I believe in the voice in my head, if that helps.
Well, by the hiney of Timora, guide me with this roll.
Oh,
Oh, good heavens!
Oh,
We
damn.
You guys made her mad.
we.
Talking to all
Apparently,
these
Timora
dudes.
doesn't like the word Heine.
I was going to say,
Uh-uh.
maybe you should stop praying to her.
It
I
seems
don't
like
think.
it's already been tripped. When you try and jam the python in to jam it, it looks like it's already been tripped.
Okay,
oh.
so let's see I wonder what it did when it tripped. Does anybody hear any death up ahead?
Only
Ooh.
coming from you, Rowan.
Did it have to do
Only
with the
coming
doors
from
earlier,
you.
maybe?
Hold on,
That's
hold on. There's something missing from your layer of the map.
Uh-oh.
One day I will get used to this. See that?
Oh.
The
That is
wall
a
is still there on
portcullis.
the other side. I
That
see.
is a portcullis that was there that you were just beating the crap out of on the other side.
Okay, so it's
And your
still
four
there. That's what
squares in front of it make up a pressure plate that you just tried to jam that appeared to have already been tripped.
Hmm.
okay, so that's my problem is I didn't look at it first. I was trying to disarm it and it's already been armed.
My
That's
apologies. I had that on the wrong map.
no worries, no worries. I've made worse mistakes than that myself.
And that's why
Uh,
the sand is, which is still falling, is
it's
building
still
up
coming in.
faster because not only is it falling on the floor, it's leaning up against that wall. Well, portcullis,
Right.
whatever you want to call it.
It's kind of starting to uh, give us a little what do you call that? Snow
Yeah,
drift.
kind of giving you a sand drift.
It's sand drifting. So okay, so um let's see where I'm gonna try. I'm kind of thinking I should try to trigger it. Since it's already been armed, what if I stand on it?
Do you think maybe triggering it again will take it, make it go back?
Either that or kill me. Whoa. All right, sorry guys, I'm stepping.
Okay, Rowan, some things clearly happen. One, you hear a click that tells you with beyond a shadow of a doubt that not only was it not triggered before, you failed to do anything useful with your tools.
Oh, damn.
shit.
Oops.
However, you do hear some sounds in the distance beyond it and there is some rumbling. I would say there's some dust falling from the ceiling, but seriously, we're talking like an inch of sand every minute. It's about to become a problem. So I'm not sure how much y'all would notice a bit more rock.
Right.
Well, if we're not
Nothing falls on you. Let's go with that.
So I'm
I would
not
like to
dead
do
yet.
this.
Nor
I would
does
like
the
to-
floor, nor does the floor fall out from under you.
Good thing. Good thing. All
Just
right.
to clarify,
I would like to
the
do this.
architecture remains approximately
Okay.
where it is as far as you know. That's a good way to phrase it. I'm going to hold on to
Okay.
that.
I would like to do this. I would like to keep myself above the sand.
Okay.
And remember, we're not on initiative. I'll let you know if we get back on turn order, but you are on difficult terrain.
Right.
Right,
I'm
so
just
move-
trying to like I'll pull my feet up if they start to get covered in sand. I'm just trying to stay on top of it.
So from here, knee deep in this stuff as it comes down on my head. I'd like to take another look at the mechanism
Okay.
if possible.
We have to go back to initiative.
I knew it. It's all his fault.
So
No, I'm just
re-roll
kidding, I'm
initiative then.
Yes, please. I need initiative from everyone.
I'll take that. That's not
I'll explain why in a moment. Nothing's jumping out and attacking you. It's just this is becoming a very dangerous place to be where you are.
that's reassuring. That's good. I like it when it's
Okay.
dangerous.
Ash.
Um,
Ash, you're actually okay. You're on difficult terrain, but what you're seeing is that Rowan and Nargle and Hiss are finding it very difficult to even move their legs. They seem to be actually restrained in place by the sand flowing around them.
Wait a minute. So I was not able to do what I just said I was doing?
No, not yet.
no. Okay. I don't really see anything I can do from where I am with what I have right now. I'm just gonna go and hold my action. If we get attacked again, I'll cast Toll the Dead on it.
You wouldn't happen to have a shovel, would you?
I do not. Well, I might in my pack, but I'd have to get it to you.
All right, Hiss, I need you, and you can choose the more beneficial of the two, to give me either a strength or dexterity check.
Well, we know which one I'm going with. Let's go with strength.
Okay, you can walk at
Mhm.
half speed, but very slow, but obviously very slowly if you choose, up to half your move.
Okay. So I've got 40 feet of movement. Hiss could walk over to the door.
Okay.
And am I able to see, like, is there I understand that the sand is covering the bottom of the door, but is there a way to see that this door is the same type of door? Would there be a way that Hiss could like lift the door up or hinge the door up, kind of thing?
Not
Like,
not in this particular round, but I suppose Hiss could start digging away the sand to try and get to the bottom of the door to do that.
cool. Do you want me to roll another strength check to start
Oh
digging?
no, that's not something that's going to happen this round.
That's fine. I will happily do the rest of it, and I will just shout to Rowan. I think we should start trying to get this door up.
Rowan.
Okay, I'm definitely on board with his. I want to try to get the door up. I'm looking at this mechanism here that I've triggered, and I want to see if I can figure out what will happen if I step off of it to move here.
Well, I guess you can step there and see. But I will need either a strength or a dex save. You can choose.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Dex because I have a little something on that one. It gives me a little extra. So
Similarly to how you see Hiss moving, you can move slowly with great difficulty.
and I moved.
And that's what you can do right now.
That's it.
Nargol.
Hey, Hiss.
Hey, Rowan.
What's up, bro?
What's the stand? It's getting all over my pockets, Jake.
Yes.
Nargol, you're up.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do. I think I critted on my athletics check and I was not able to move. I tried to drag myself out. I don't know what to do.
Hold on.
Mm,
I think that's been a while back, though. That athletics check was a while back. That was
before the mass healing word.
yeah.
I mean, I'll let you keep the roll because I guess it was a little chaotic. So you succeed on the save, which means you're in the
I
same.
was just trying to keep, like, okay, the sand's pouring down, it's starting to cover my feet. I'm just pulling my feet out of the sand to keep on top of it. That's all I was trying to do.
Exactly what this save is that I'm demanding every round is all of y'all doing is trying to
Okay.
get above the sand.
Trying to stay up top.
So
Okay.
you have succeeded in that. You don't feel that you would be able to defend yourself successfully if attacked. Just FYI, that applies to all three of you so far.
Okay.
Nothing's attacking you at the moment. And you can move up to half of your movement rate.
Can I use my action to get on top of the sand?
No. Your feet immediately start going. You pulled yourself out of the sand enough to start walking, but as soon as you do, you start sinking back into it.
It's like quicksand.
Okay.
At this point, you can choose to move in some direction, pretty much.
I got no idea. I had no idea what to do. I'm not. You said I can't defend myself, which means I'm having difficulty using my weapon in this terrain.
It's just with the sand falling and your feet being restrained, you feel like if you were attacked, you would be at disadvantage, but you're not being attacked. I'm just trying to describe how this feels.
Okay.
Like
I guess the only thing I can think of is to try and hold my action and continue to try to stay above the sand. I will hold an attack or if an enemy arrives.
Okay. Athelian,
Yep.
you're actually far enough away. You're still in difficult terrain, but you can see north down the hall. Your compatriots are walking north towards the portcullis.
Yeah. I'm not really sure like what to do at this point because like there's no combat and I don't know if we're breaking down the wall or not. We didn't really have like a team meeting or a huddle. So can I just hold Aura Vitality as an action and I'll move up to where Ash is.
All right.
That way I'm in range of like healing.
Yeah.
And that'll be the end of my turn for now. But I would like to hold that spell as an action.
And what's the trigger? When you hold an action, you have to name what would trigger you to cast it.
Oh, if something attacks my comrades.
Okay.
I've been listening to Andy Serkis read Lord of the Rings for several while, and I'm getting used to him saying comrades now.
Right.
Yes. There- Folks to the north are walking further to the north.
Alright. Yeah, it's going to be the same. I'm just going to hold an action, and if anything attacks them, I'll hit them with a firebolt.
You're gonna hit him with a broomstick.
Firebolt. Oh,
Yeah.
Potter reference. Yeah, gotcha.
Yep, Potter reference.
Okay, this get a little weird, but we'll run with it. Hiss, give me, I guess, a strength save.
Okay, strength saving throw. Come on, Hiss, buddy. You got this. Whoa, that's heated. I'll happily take that, though.
Hiss, you actually first Hiss, give me a concept.
Okay, cool. Can do that. Con saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes,
Come
you
on,
have the
Hiss.
con.
There we go. We'll
Right,
take that. My
And,
2 best stats. There we go.
and again, you are restrained. The sand is getting deeper. It's actually getting noticeably deeper. But you have pulled yourself free enough that you can move up to half of your movement rate. You would guess that in less than 10 minutes, it's going to reach the ceiling against this wall.
Okay. Can Hiss bend down to the bottom of the door and try and feel like if there's a way that he can grab the bottom of the door and pull it up? Is that possible? Or like if he can pry it up with something? Is that an investigation check or like a perception check? Or do I have to start digging to find that out?
You will have to start digging at disadvantage. You have very fine sand falling at you at a velocity high enough that it's going to feel like 10-foot corridor in less than 10 minutes.
Alright, okay. I mean, we're almost at the point. I mean, Hiss will do it. Hiss will have a go, but if he doesn't really get any purchase from this, he's just gonna turn around to everybody and say, "We turn back. We go a different way."
Well, that's my advice at this particular point.
Yeah, but
Is there a reason
I mean,
we can't just go back?
It's not that.
There isn't. No, that's what I was wondering.
Nobody's thing is nobody's told Hiss to stop. Like, yeah, it's one of those. So we'll try it. We'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Nah, 4. That's 9. It's not going to be enough.
You dig sand to the side frantically, but it just keeps filling back in.
Right. Okay. Well, I've still got my movement. So Hiss turns to Rowan and says, I think this is a dead end, bro. I don't get me wrong. We tried, but I think it's time to go back. I don't want to die here.
Sometimes the way forward is the way back.
We'll find a new path.
There
bro.
are other ways we can go. It's not at the end of the world.
Whatever, cowards. Who's next? Rowan.
I was almost gonna bash the door, but
Rowan, give me a con check. Con save.
please tell me I don't have to go back for him.
Okay, con save. Let's see. There we go.
Please, mate.
Not bad.
All right. Okay, give me a dex check.
Dex.
Yep.
Oh.
You
Oh, it's a
cannot.
nice one.
You cannot move your legs in any way. You are where you are.
Shit.
Is the dex check like seeing if you've killed any bad guys recently?
Oh.
Nargle, you see what's going on around here.
Okay. I imagine I need another athletics check.
First, I need a Constitution save.
Okay. Bam.
Oh,
You can
I have
do
inspiration.
I thought you used your inspiration like 5 minutes ago.
I haven't used my inspiration.
Yeah,
Somebody else did. I
Oh,
believe
okay.
David did
I
recently.
used mine. I used mine.
Okay, so you use your inspiration. No, you spend your turn coughing.
Okay.
And oh wait, no, you spend your turn coughing. You are able to make a strength check, but it's at disadvantage. My apologies.
okay.
Okay.
But you are just hacking and coughing, and it's nasty. And you do have a lot of sand in your throat from when your friends just left you there with your mouth hanging open after they killed you.
14.
No, you can't move. Athelian.
Can I stick my thumb in my butt? Because I feel like maybe that's where it should be right now.
Athelian, I need a constitution save.
Con save? Okay.
Yes.
I think it's 9 feet. Yes.
Yippee. I should be good at this. We'll see.
You are hacking and coughing, but based on where you're standing, you are not restrained. You can move up to half of your movement, right?
Okay. I'm gonna let the rest of them thug it out for one more round before I jump into the pile of sand and also drown again. So I'm gonna continue to hold that action. If anything happens to like hurt them more than like 5 hit points.
I'm sorry, did you happen to see a Thug Life tattoo across my stomach?
You can thug it out. You got it. I believe in you.
No braggarette.
I'm just gonna be like, I think y'all should probably hurry back now. Thanks.
I'm coming back.
And then Rowan.
Yes.
Shimmery light appears just to your
Oh no!
Well, that's okay.
Maybe it's friendly.
It doesn't look friendly.
Oh, shit.
Oh dear.
20 points of lightning damage.
So
God
that
damn.
would trigger my action.
I'm bleeding out here, folks.
You're going to end up looking like that old man in the great outdoors that got struck with lightning 66 times.
Yeah.
Aura of Vitality has a 30-foot area of effect.
It does.
Oh,
It does. It
cool.
does.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
I can still shoot him though, because I had an
You
action.
can still shoot at the will of the wisp, yes.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good to me. $17.
You missed the will of the wisp.
Ah.
Damn. That's a nimble fucker.
I can still cast it though, right?
It's just a floating, shimmery bit of light. What? I'm sorry.
Can I still cast it?
Aura Vitality, you have to cast it because you said you
Yeah.
were going to. So everyone within
Okay.
30 feet of you would in fact get the benefit of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have to pick somebody to get the healing is why I was asking.
To the spell and
I don't need it, so I would give it to Hiss or Nargle.
I was thinking Nargle because 7 hit points.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
okay, actually, I'm not familiar with this spell. The healing energy does radiate from you. However, you have 1 full minute, which is 10 rounds, at which time the aura moves with you, centered on you, and during that time, you can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura to regain some hit points.
Okay, so I need to be a little bit
You
closer.
could conceivably walk closer to Rowan or someone else, whatever, and restore and heal them if you do it within the next 9 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually pretty cool. I'm not
Yeah.
It's a really,
it's third
It's so
level, so I
good.
guess that makes sense.
it is a dope ass spell. It's a decent
I
spell.
really like it.
So
Okay.
I assume you're going to cast it, but are you going to use the healing energy?
Yeah, what I wanted to do was use it on Nargle because I recognize that we kind of killed him and then brought him back and then killed him and he has 7 hit points.
Okay.
So I just wanted to maybe.
I just for the record, I technically have 16 hit points.
No way.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, dude. She said she's using it on Nargle.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling her that I
mean,
don't have
16.
7.
16 is
16
still.
is not many. I'm just saying
Yeah,
it's not 7. That's all.
I know you're looking the worst. We'll put it that way.
I get
Okay.
it. I'm just saying, once a heal is called, just like once an attack is called, it's called.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna go with it either way,
Okay.
but I
So
understand.
that's
what you mean.
2d6 hit points.
Do I roll them? Oh no,
No,
she does.
I roll
Okay.
them.
Was that 8?
Me do roll.
Nah. Yeah, you get 8 back.
8. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
All right. I have to use the John while you're taking a second.
Okay.
All right. Let me check something.
I'd very much not like to die in this hallway. I'd like to go home now.
Yeah. You'll be okay. This.
That is a ridiculously overpowered 3rd level spell.
It is. It's.
And that's why I picked it, Greg.
Can I just say, Puns? The way that you laughed there reminded me of Yzma from Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my god.
It's like I mean.
I have a bit of a gremlin laugh that I do when I stream, and that just comes out sometimes.
Yeah.
That's actually from the original player's handbook. That's not even an expansion.
No,
Yeah,
it's a dumbass spell that one of my clerics has started fucking using, and I'm sitting there going, okay, we need to figure out a way to nix this shit because they're just wandering around with, I've got all vitality up. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, after you're done suffering through, like, going through all your spell slots and being like, well, I can't do anything anymore, it's just a really nice change of pace.
It's a real.
You can do other things now, and it's nice. Like, you can combo.
The thing that's bollocks about it is it's basically it's like cure wounds but on command. You don't really. It's like more than cure wounds actually. It's just like, I'm just wandering around with fucking cure wounds every single round. And it's dumb. It's so fucking dumb. So, and it means that and because it's a concentration spell, yes, of course you got to keep it open, but
it's just as busted as double attacking and like some of the others.
Oh no! When I say it's dumb, I mean like it's really good. Sorry, that's called good. It's really fucking good. Like when I say it's dumb, I'm like. Yeah, no. When I say it's dumb, I'm saying like that's great. It's like broken. Like it's brilliant. Not that you're dumb for cat. Sorry, that's a British colloquialism.
Keep believing in thieves instead of the moon and see how well those arrows run.
Yeah.
I took it back. I said it out loud.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit that I've had to start being with my cleric. I'm like, oh, do you believe in your god today? And they're like, I guess I do.
The goddess for whom the word lunacy is actually named is well known for her logic and forgiveness.
Do you believe in your god? I think I do.
Only mercy and forgiveness I lack, not rationality.
Okay, Ash.
All right.
Nice Kill Bill reference, by the way.
Ash, need a con check.
Oh, con check. Okay. All right. I thought I was far enough out.
No, this whole area is just, you might as well be in a sandstorm at this point.
Let me re-roll that.
Nobody? Oh, okay.
All right.
That was a really shit one.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. How's that?
Yep. Now you're okay as far as you're not restrained part itself.
So, okay, my plan is going to be I'm going to vortex warp Rowan to safety. Where can I see that it's relatively safe?
I mean, how far can that spell go?
90 feet. But then I can teleport him anywhere in my line of sight that that I choose. So I can teleport him from here. I'm just trying to decide where to put him. How about here? Does this look relatively safe of the
Yeah,
sand?
I mean, there's still sand, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put Rowan here. All right.
Okay, Rowan, you want to put yourself where you just appeared?
Yeah.
Um,
And then
where
I've
at?
got half movement, so I can go here. Yeah, you're here, I think. No,
Here?
here.
Oh, right here.
Rowan, you were just buried in sand, and then you weren't.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. My skin feels funny.
Yep. All right.
Mhm.
There's cream for that.
Mhm.
I think I
Don't
made
give
some.
Rowan cream.
Too late.
Hit
Already
All right.
playing with it.
We are getting out of here. Anybody who can make a move.
Hiss, I need a constitution save.
Oh, I've done that with disadvantage. Sorry, but it'd be the first one. 10. Oh.
Yep. You can still make a strength check at disadvantage if you want, but you're coughing and hacking and basically useless.
Yeah. 15?
But you can still move half your movement rate.
Okay, Hiss is going to move away from that doorway, and he's just like, okay, advancing in the opposite direction. That's what we're going to do.
Yep.
And Hiss moves next to Athelion, and it's like, yeah, he's like, I need nap time soon. And just keeps walking.
This is like short attention span theater.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nargle. Something
Yes,
popped
sir.
to your north.
Hold on,
Something what to my
Parent.
north?
Wispy beam of a ball of light pops up to your north.
Ah.
put it under a
Well.
bushel. No.
Oh my gosh, I was just in Sunday school there for a second.
Put it under a jam jar.
Okay, I am going to attack it with my weapon.
No, you don't understand what happened. A ball of light appeared. It shocked you. You took 4 lightning damage. And now, yes, you do in fact want to attack it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a will of the wisp. You guys have seen them by this point.
Oh, I shouldn't be doing that at disadvantage. That's should I?
Actually, hold on. Oh, damn it. First, we'll hold on to these rolls for the moment, but I need a con save. I need to do things.
Okay.
I need a con save from you to see if you can act, basically.
I had a spell to help y'all with that, but y'all weren't near
It's
me.
at disadvantage, right?
No, but you were fine anyway. Hold on. I'm almost back with you. I wasn't prepared for this guy. Caught me off guard. And yes, I realize how stupid that sounds, but it is in fact what happened.
No, it's fine.
So you made your con save. Now I need a strength save. Well, strength or dex, but I'm assuming that you're going for strength.
Oh. Okay.
I need the same strength save to see if you're restrained or not that you've been making.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Guess not.
are restrained.
Okay.
You can still attempt to attack it. You are attacking at disadvantage. You missed.
Do this.
Shit, Rowan. Sorry.
Mhm.
You're up.
Boy, I'm a long ways away from that thing. Okay. Let me.
You have a bow, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
I can
only make it to about here. So I'm going to move up.
Yeah.
25 feet would put me on top of one of them. And I'm going to shoot at it with
Sorry,
my
sorry. Rowan, Constitution save.
con save, like so.
Oh,
Fine.
that was
Yeah,
that was teetering.
You moved up.
Okay. I'm coughing dust is why yeah, and I'm gonna try to see if I can see through the grit in my eyes. And I'm gonna shoot my short bow at this light right here, and I'm yelling, "Duck,
You
Nargle, duck!"
You can attack at disadvantage.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, keep it.
That
I can't take that away. Come on.
is cool.
I'll re-roll it.
I mean,
Nah.
I
Even better.
but I'm
Want
not
to?
going to.
Okay.
Just give me damage.
That's like what's his name with the fucking is it who's the Odyssey one? I can't remember what his name is. The one that fires through all the axes.
I mean, that was just too cool. So
Yeah.
Will the Wisp appeared, attacked Norgal. Rowan stepped up, squared himself, said duck, and then fired an arrow straight through a ball of light.
The 20 stab.
Which is somehow
Right.
still.
Oh.
Damn it. These layers are so weird sometimes.
Oh,
Stupid ball, Mike.
duck, Nargle.
20 stands.
Alien.
Okay. So the ball lights like disappeared again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to continue using my healing on Nargle. We're gonna patch him up slowly but surely. And I might as well use it since I casted it. So Nargle, you get plus 10 HP.
That was very kind of you.
Uh-huh.
I have
Thank
my
you.
moments.
You can live, Nargle.
And that'll be it for me.
I'm going to hold an action. If I see another wisp show up and try to attack anyone, I'll hit it.
Yes.
I would just like to point out that none of you have noticed that Nargle has been stuck in the sand for several
we've
times.
noticed. We've noticed. I'm not going in that sand.
Yeah, we've been watching. I mean, we got it.
You're watching.
Yeah.
You're just
You're
not
like on
helping.
the
Okay.
playground right now. We're watching.
There's
I'm
also a
stealth
school of
bot, so
yeah, and there's also a school of thought the last time you took damage, we all almost died. So I'm kind of I'm trying to debate whether or not I go and help Nargle or I just keep on moving. Ash, what do you want me to do?
we need to keep going back. I mean, I'm hoping that we can pull Nargle out, but right now we can't keep going towards it because otherwise we're all going to get stuck.
Okay. Hiss very begrudgingly turns his back on turns his back on Nargle and do I need to roll a Constitution saving throw, Greg?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do need to save.
Yeah. That was a
Actually,
disadvantage.
I'm sorry to retroactively do this. His sure fine, but puns. I need a concentration. I need a Constitution save.
Oh,
That lowers your concentration check. So you did. Well, no. Give me your concentration check. You can still concentrate on a spell while you're breathing. You just can't do anything else, and you didn't try to do anything else.
How do I do a concentration? Would that just be the same?
Constitution saving throw.
It's another concentration.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was like, what are my best stats?
Yeah, that you probably got.
So you
I
did.
have some juice here that says it's not from concentrate.
And I don't think I have any inspiration for that first one, so I'll just let it. Whatever happens,
You're
happens.
just coughing and hacking, but you're otherwise fine.
Yeah, you can't breathe air, but don't trip. It's just air.
Ash, Hiss, Rowan.
Oh, can I just make my movement? Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry, Hiss. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
20 feet because I'm on half pace. Yeah, you haven't asked me to do a strength check, so am I moving freely now?
Oh, actually, no. I do need your strength check. Thank
Cool,
you.
That's fine.
This is getting to be 26.
Sorry, I keep rolling with advantage and disadvantage. Just take the 13.
You can get. Oh no, you failed. You can't do shit.
I can't do shit. In that case, what Hiss is going to do, and this is a really dumb idea, but Hiss is going to pull. Oh no, he's only got. Oh, I'm not playing as a different character. Fuck! Don't worry. I was going to lob a javelin down, but I don't have loads of javelins because I picked the fucking character wrong. It's fine. Don't worry. Right?
All right. Now, Rowan, give me a Constitution save.
Con save.
Get out of here.
Okay, you're okay there.
So at this point, I'm actually buried under the sand, correct?
You're restrained. You can technically still free yourself slowly, but
I can hear him. I can hear an echo.
Even with it falling at 1 inch a second?
yes.
Okay.
Why can I hear an echo?
I mean, you're restrained, so anything you say can and will be used against you.
Oh,
Um,
Fucking hell, that one was low hanging fruit.
Rowan, what are you doing?
oh boy, I don't know what I can do. I guess I'm gonna hold an action.
To what?
As soon as I see Nargle's head rise above the sand, I'm gonna pee on him. I don't know what my options are. I don't know what I can do. That's the only thing that came to mind.
good. Watch out for any more will-o-wisps.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. If I see a will-o-wisp coming at him, I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow.
I'll pee on the will-o-wisp.
That too.
Nargle, give me a con save with advantage.
Who?
Nurgle.
Nargle,
Oh,
22.
nice.
Nargle, you are able to move to here, which you
Okay.
do. And then you swing at a alien because you hate her and she is your enemy.
Oh gosh darn it! Not this again.
You hate all of them. You're the closest.
Quick one.
Can I
Really
just
quickly.
drop my axe?
Why is this?
You don't want to drop your axe. Damage, please.
Yeah.
Why is there such an echo?
You need
And
anger management.
Nargle, don't you get a second attack?
Oh fuck.
Okay.
It's really quickly. Is that echo for everybody, or is it just for me?
Oh, I can hear it.
I can hear the echo.
Yeah. There's an echo.
Right, who is it?
I don't know.
Probably
17
Nargle's
hit?
act.
No. Athelian, Nargle just walked up to you out of the sand and slashed you with his axe for 6.
Was it the 16 that was taken or the 21? Is it like with advantage or?
It was with advantage.
Oh,
All right.
okay. The second one doesn't hit me, so that's good.
No. So you just take 6.
6. Okay. You got it. Can I just say what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm at that point.
I'm just gonna
beginning
say
to
what the
think
fuck.
His axe is cursed.
Yeah, we need to remove that curse, maybe.
I mean, he did get hit by Will of the Wisp, so.
Hmm. Yeah.
That too. But I mean, yeah, but why is he? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Something
fully
had
know
to
what-
have happened that was different. I've had this axe for quite a while, and all of a sudden, it's making me want to kill everyone. Something different
Right.
has happened.
You've not been hit since this. That's what it is. You've been hit.
Dude, I
You've
full on
taken damage.
died and come back a couple of times, and this has still happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
combat was
you're
still going.
Unless y'all are going to stop and debate the ethics of
Of an axe.
It's Athelian's turn.
I want to try to put him to sleep,
It's not the chill.
and I just need to quickly look real quick at what level I'm casting this at. Sorry, I want to see if this second level will give me anything extra. Okay, I don't really care about that. All right, surely.
Ooh, is that enough?
If his hit points are accurate, it is.
I think he has to do a roll, possibly. I don't know. This one I haven't used yet. So.
Actually, first, Athelian, I need your con save.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Hi,
shit.
sir. Hi, sir. Please
you
be
got
nice.
Oh, Athalia. Yes!
You fall asleep.
Yay. Eepy boy. I'm just gonna point at him and be like, bad.
Bad Noggle. Very bad Noggle.
And then
I am not being bad in any way, shape, or form. I am being
I
controlled by
still have
something
my-
else.
I saw my bonus action, right, for my healing.
Give me a concentration check.
Yippee! Please don't tell me no.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna heal myself.
Oh, really? Okay.
Y'all are
Never
fine.
saw that one coming.
Oh, I got exactly my health back. Yippee! All right.
Oh, bees in
Listen,
the
we were
eye.
starting to look a little, so I got to do something.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
I don't
but
think
I'll
y'all
be
want the
alright.
healer down again. I mean, we could run that back if y'all'd like.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, I
We'll
think-
put you back. We'll put you back into the deepest and endless sleep that potentially could have fucked us over for the whole dungeon. But yeah, no.
So, shall I assume you are going to drag Nargle? Well, are you going to drag Nargle to the south and retreat, or are you going to leave him there and retreat?
No,
Drag and retreat.
I'll drag him. I can put him
Alright.
over my shoulder if people want me to.
Yeah.
Wait.
But why are you grabbing him by his hair?
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Shane.
I sling him over my shoulder by the ankle, just like hold him.
Did you take
Right
his
there.
axe away?
I think if any of us touch it, we
No,
might
I
be
didn't.
possibly at risk. I think we
I was
just
going
let
to
that-
mage hand it and put it somewhere.
Yeah, go for that.
I would recommend just letting him hold on to it because I feel like he's going to get grouchy if we take it away. Baby needs his bottle.
We're not gonna take it away. We're just
Right.
gonna mage
I-
because none of us need to touch it.
First of all, I'm unconscious. I'm not going to do anything if you take it away. And it's hardly one of those baby needs his bottle things. I can't put it down myself.
Yeah,
I attempted to and I can't.
When I say baby needs his bottle, I mean Nargle needs his bottle, not Mike. I'm just making that really clear.
No, I get that. I'm saying it isn't one of those. It isn't like that. Nargle attempted to put it down, and he doesn't want to. Right now, he is unconscious. If you take it from him,
Yeah.
I'm just worried about when he wakes
I'll
up.
made you hand it
Which
out.
is the first thing you
Like,
cared about when you woke up. So
What precisely are you
I
attempting?
just don't want to touch it.
What precisely is someone attempting to do here?
I want to use my mage hand to get Nargle's axe out of his possession.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It can't move it. It can't move it at all. It's not just that it can't take it from him; it can't budge it.
Yeah.
okay.
Rowan's
So
going to try to hit it out of his hand with the short sword.
No, I don't think that's going to do it. We're probably going to have to remove curse on it.
Yeah.
does
Well,
anybody have remove curse?
Athelion, do you?
I don't.
Well,
think
on a
so.
long rest, you can load up new spells.
We need a
don't you?
long rest for sure. Yes.
I don't think I
Yeah.
have that.
We've
though.
taken a beating. I need to identify that one bracelet thing we had, and
But yeah, I'm with you on the long rest for sure.
On a long rest, like I'm alright in saying clerics can swap out their spells on the long rest.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I don't think I have that.
So I can't put the weapon down. You guys can't take it from me.
Yes,
I
we're just
no
clearing
longer
you.
have control of my character.
you would have to prepare it. I think, Athelion. I mean, you probably have access to it. You would just have to prepare it during a long rest.
You have perfect control of your character. The mage hand just couldn't move the axe. I don't see how.
Right,
that's
but when I'm awake, all I want to do is hurt people.
No, it's when you get hurt.
the will of the wisp stung you. You got pretty mad.
Yeah.
So it wasn't because I was still angry. I was mad at the will of the wisp, so I attacked Athelion.
Yeah, because when you get how it's working from the way it's been put across from Greg is when you're getting hurt, it makes you mad. You go into a berserker rage and you are attacking everything. Everything is a red mist. So what's happening is things are triggering Nargle, and then therefore by triggering Nargle, it means that he has to attack everybody. And it just so happens that we're the closest ones to you.
David, a couple points, please.
Mhm.
One,
Yeah.
if you weren't a barbarian, I would be very cross with you right now.
No, that's why I know. Sorry.
Two, you were trying to explain something to a sleeping character.
Yeah, sorry. That was David talking to Mike, by the way, Greg. Sorry, that wasn't me metagame. That was me talking to Mike. Sorry, I apologize. I'll take it all back.
You're fine. I was just saying.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we need to get out of here. So
Let's get out.
If we've learned anything, I think we should have Rowan lead the way, if you don't mind, sir.
Yeah, after you, Rowan.
You'll do.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Although we're backtracking, so I don't think we're gonna need.
Well, for the rest of this hallway behind us is what I was thinking, but after that we should be fine, I think.
Yeah.
We're just trying to be cautious. I'm running out of spell slots.
Yeah, I understand that. That makes sense to me.
And I believe
I'm
Hiss is
carrying
carrying.
Nargle.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
You can't. You're what?
This is
Hiss
carrying
is-
Nargle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is where we got to go around this little thing here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can squeeze by the little thing, and then remember there's a pit there.
Mhm.
Careful of that pit.
Being so
Yeah, there might be a pendulum.
Could be.
Oh God, please not like this. Suddenly I really like it over here. I don't know.
Oh, skip and a jump.
All right.
Okay, Rowan, to the south, you see kind of a flickering light that looks, I don't know, pretty familiar to you at this point, if we're being very honest.
Oh.
But it's around a corner. It's not like right in front of you.
Right.
I'm just giving you the surroundings, bro. I also need to check on something else.
Well,
And Nargle's awake. Nargle, you're awake, and Hiss has you thrown over his shoulder.
Okie dokie.
Do you need to take another nap, buddy? Oh,
Mhm.
No,
does
no,
indeed.
you're fine. You're just awake.
Okay.
Unless you want to hit me. That's fine.
No, I assumed I didn't have a choice.
Okay.
You might be a little annoyed that Hiss had you over his shoulder since you're not.
Oh, are you awake, buddy? Oh, okay, I'll put you back down.
yeah.
That may
What?
be the best use of a sleep spell I've ever seen in an actual game.
That was yeah.
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 It was between that and hold person. I was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Take a nap.
It was also one of the few times. It was one of the few times I've ever seen the sleep spell fucking work as well, which was
That
incredible.
was my other
Yeah,
worry. That
it was
was my
I
like-
don't like sleep. Like they recommend sleep all the time, and I'm just like, I just don't really
It's
like
the
it
kind of
compared to
thing
other
where
options.
if you're storytelling in a D&D world, it's like an awesome thing. Like this low-level wizard just sprinkles sand, and all of these goblins fall asleep in front of him.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Story, but in the game, it's I don't know.
Crappy.
is the component for it sand as well?
Yes,
That works so well. That's so it flavors so
Yeah.
well that she cast sleep with all the sand in the fucking room. Just like, oh, you go to sleep now. Like, oof. Like blew it in his face. He didn't even have to use it. Like,
Okay.
is someone going to explain to Nargle what y'all are doing?
oh
yeah, I'd like
no,
to know what we're doing
yeah.
at this point. We're
Yeah,
backtracking right now.
we
We need to take a long
backtracked
rest.
and yeah.
You're,
Ah,
you're
sure.
back, you're back in the room with the smashed up statue head.
Sure, Thalion can explain.
Wasn't there a room back this way that we didn't investigate?
No, that's where we came from.
Yeah,
Was it?
that's-
Yeah,
No,
that was where the
no,
passageway was.
I seem to recall being in a hallway where going south was an entire area we didn't.
That would be
Yeah.
this hall here.
Yeah, that would be
Well,
that would be
below
the-
or to the left.
You could have
Okay.
continued going west, but instead you went this way.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, this hallway has a lot of openings. I don't know if this one would be the one, but
Mm.
for a rest. But it is
Maybe-
maybe the safest option. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Well, I don't think any of these heads are going to attack me again.
Yeah.
You realize that just hanging out in here, we're going to take damage during our long rest.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
but
We're going to
We're gonna-
anyway. I
Yeah, that's
mean,
literally
there's
anywhere.
nowhere with clear air.
unless except for the ones that have air bubbles. Yeah.
5 points of coughing damage.
We each take 5 points of coughing damage. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and Hiss. Yeah.
So you have the hallway to the north, the hallway to the south, a hallway to the west.
Okay. I mean, we could set up here.
I think here's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, keep an eye on those statues over there. But yeah,
Yeah, and we
we're
can
gonna-
let our most injured rest first if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah. That's
I-
fine.
I have a thought.
What's up?
Yeah.
Where we are sitting, we can be attacked from here, and from here. If we
Yeah.
simply moved into the hallway down like over to here, we would only have to watch 2 directions.
Yeah, we can do that. We just maybe don't go
That's
so
fine.
far. Can we check for traps then? If we're gonna.
Well,
be in
it's
this
just
far?
there's this hallway here too, so
Yeah.
was what I was thinking.
Well, that one's really cramped though.
Right, but if we get over to here, we're not gonna have. We're just gonna have behind us and in front of us to watch. If we can
But
get over to
if
here.
we're here, then we only have to watch this. It's like behind us and in front of us.
Oh well, yeah, okay, that works.
I'm just thinking because it's a bit wider if we need to like move or if something happens. battle wise.
So where are you saying?
Mm-hmm.
Down here?
I'll point
down
out,
here, yeah.
just to be helpful and because y'all can see it, that you actually know how to close this secret door to the south.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
I thought we did close it when we came in.
You
We
did.
did.
It is in
Yeah.
fact closed. That hallway effectively ends. As
Then yeah,
visible.
then we can go over there. Then that's fine.
All right, that'll work.
So let's do that.
Yeah, I'm down.
Mhm. Mhm. So watch out for these things.
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe we
Well,
just don't.
that was just the statue that we used to open it. So
Yeah.
okay.
His
And it was just a beak on someone's hand.
his
That's all.
his his scowls at them as he walks past. No.
All right. So what is your watch order?
I'll go
Before
last.
we do that, I wanted to use my last 3rd level slot to remove curse.
All right.
I'll take first watch.
I need to do a couple things. I'm going to cast alarm. And then I need to identify that bracelet that we found last week.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say that he has to roll anything for it. It just says if the object is a cursed magic item, it remains cursed, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object. So it can be removed or discarded.
Okay.
So you can make your decision as you wish, but yeah, I should be able to remove that.
Well, if you're able to successfully do that, then I will put it down.
Mm.
It looks like all I have to do is tap you for it.
I need a moment.
Hey. Uh-oh. While you take that moment, I'm going to just run to the bathroom very quickly. I'll be right back.
All right.
Take your time. Don't run too fast.
Holy crap.
All right. All right.
Hey, Steve,
Yes.
did you happen to get to 6 today?
I'm still midway through 6, so I didn't get a
Okay.
chance to completely finish it, but I got midway through it.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
Mhm.
I think the whole story kind of hinges on that chapter.
Yeah, if it's what I'm thinking it is, then yes.
Although I think naming the chapter Daniel might be giving something away.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, you think I should rename it?
Let me tell you once I'm done with it, and then maybe I'll have another idea.
All right.
Excuse me a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We forgive you.
More time to doodle.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh, I was about to make a reference to a TV show that we have here in the UK, but you guys don't, which is called had R.I.P. Which is called Art Attack. Did you ever have like a children's TV show where they like did like different art projects and stuff like that and showed it to like for kids? Was that a
No.
thing?
Wait,
No.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of them.
Maybe there is now, not when I was a kid.
No.
No.
Closest thing we had to something like that was like maybe, I don't know. Shit.
Barney.
Closest thing I could think of is like Reading Rainbow or something. That's
Yeah.
about as creative as kid shows got.
Pretty
No.
much.
we had one that was basically like Bob Ross. It was a guy in like a red jumper, Neil. I remember him well. And he used to like teach kids how to paint and teach kids how to draw. And there was always this section where they had loads of artwork scrolling
Thank you.
across
Artwork.
artwork scrolling
Oh,
across the scrolling across screen, and then it would just be like it would play Left 2 by the Riverbank, which is like a song that's like do 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 do, and it was like really peaceful, and it would be, and this is the
Very
painting
much.
made by Jessica, age 7, and it was just like that, and that's all I could think of when it was come to Pun saying, I'm going to do some more doodling. It's like, this is a
More
painting
doodle.
doodle. This is a
Wow.
painting doodled by Puns. Insert age here.
By the way, I'm trying to remember if I did this. Did I leave the message in the chat about inspiration?
You too.
I think you did.
Okay.
Nums. Yes.
Hmm.
All right. Mhm.
Hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
What happened, Greg? I think you muted.
I left a car running,
Oh.
like
Ah.
since before we started playing.
Oh, man.
No worries.
Yeah. That's good for
it's fine, but I was really the only one who could go do anything about it.
Got it.
So, you guys were planning to camp, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Before we do anything else, please, not everyone at once. I'll do this, that, and the other. Who is taking first watch?
I'm taking first.
I will take second.
Third.
I'll take last.
Yeah, I'll go fourth.
Thank you. Okay. Before you begin your various night's rest, trances, whatever you weirdo humanoids do, were there things you were planning to do?
Yes. I wanted to cast alarm, and then I wanted to identify that bracelet that we found.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before we start camp time?
I would like to remove curse on Nargle.
How do you intend to do that, Cleric of Salooni?
Apparently,
Twilight
it says
Domain Cleric of Saloon.
it says I just have to touch him and say bibbidi bobbidi boo, and then if the object is a cursed item, it remains cursed, but he can break his.
I prefer if you wiggle your nose or something when you cast a spell. Maybe it's just me.
It's gonna be fairy godmother time up in this.
There are two problems with that.
Okay.
You have not prepared the remove curse spell today.
Which I can do during the short rest or long
rest. You could do
rest.
it for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, then I'll do that.
The Twilight Domain does not have access to the remove curse spell.
That's what I was worried about. I didn't see it on my list ever, so.
Oh no.
But it said clerics, I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah, clerics have their domains just like wizards have their schools.
Mm-hmm.
And Twilight Domain clerics do not have access to remove curse.
We like stars instead.
Well,
Yeah,
stars
that's-
Stars are
pretty.
good. I saw stars once.
Okay, so much for that then.
I once had a light cleric of Saluni. He was weird.
That is really weird. I like that.
That is funny.
He could cast Fireball, but like all of his flame spells, since the moon washes all the color out, they were all just like silver. Anyway,
That's actually kind of dope, Greg. I quite like that idea. Like,
yeah, let me look up this bracelet. I recall what it is, but I want to make sure I get it right. Because I think it's not something I'm familiar with, and it may even be unique. Or at least it may have been created for this. I doubt it's unique any. No, it's not. But it is a bracelet of rock magic. It does require attunement.
Is it like the pick of destiny?
No, it's useful.
Nice.
When you wear this gold bracelet, it grants you immunity to being petrified.
Oh, that's
It
nice.
allows you to cast Flesh to Stone as an action with a set DC. Once the spell has been cast 3 times, it no longer has these functions. Thereafter, it can cast Stone Shape. And there is a limit to its magic, but that is all that the Identify will tell you.
Interesting. Not sure what to do with this one.
I mean, immunity to petrification is pretty damn cool.
His doesn't want that bracelet. Don't want that
My
bracelet.
inclination is to give it to the healer, so if she
Good
gets
idea.
petrified, then she could heal everyone else. But that's me.
I get jewelry for being good healer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
'Cause I remember one time we had a healer in our other party that got petrified. That was not fun.
That's like the worst. I don't trust many of the items in this place anymore.
Yeah. Well, I definitely don't trust axes that have been used by vampire or spawn. That's all.
Yeah, we probably, to be fair, that's probably RB for encouraging Nargle to use a weapon that was probably not safe.
Yep.
Oh, Greg, are you talking?
He's muted.
Oh.
He's told us to wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He said he's trying to figure something out.
Weird tonight.
Although I kind of wanted to hear him swear a little bit just now.
Fuck shit balls. And here's a doodle painted by Pun, age 20, blah, blah, blah.
Is it 27?
I said 20 something or other, because I actually don't know what your age is.
I'm
So I was
28.
like, oh, there we go. That was
That was close.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
no, I was like, and then I remembered that comment that you made about, I was just like, okay, just don't actually say an age, because that's gonna sound
Oh
really
no,
fucking
my community knows my age. That's like
okay, that's fine, because I was like, that'd be really creepy. Like,
Yeah.
just be careful. Like when
Pretty
you say
smooth
anything.
there, Hiss.
Oh, I'm a woman
Pretty
on the internet.
smooth.
Nothing's careful, man. It's not
Pretty
safe.
smooth there getting her to
Yes,
tell
that's
you
fair.
her age.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good.
Aha.
You're not supposed
And
to ask
next, I
for
shall find out her social security number. Then I will
how
take
much
over the
she
tri-state
weighs.
area.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I will find out everything and take over the tri-state area. Who's
Oh
this?
no.
A platypus? Bury the platypus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord, why was it always the? Why did Doofenshmirtz only want the tri-state area? He could have taken over the world.
I
Mm-hmm.
think it's
Silly
just like
bastard.
kind of spoken weird rhyme sometimes.
It's just, oh, friggin' idiot. It's just like you could think bigger, hey, think bigger. Like, oh, yeah, like I said before to you, Puddins, that little goblin laugh that you do, all it could remind me of is like I say, it's my pretty much one of my favorite animated films ever is Emperor's New Groove, just for the humor. And all
Yeah,
I could
sometimes
hear
it
was
sounds like that. Sometimes it just sounds like
yeah.
a deranged lady.
And to be fair, I feel like there is a code in between puns and between Athelian and Hiss in that it's very Yzma and Kronk coded. Just like I look sometimes it feels like I'm talking to a monkey. A big stupid monkey named Hiss. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not as cynical as Esme, but I could see. I
No.
could definitely see the duo. I see what you mean.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear
Now give us all the swear words.
you.
I think we're being the ones doing all the swearing.
They were all pretty much the same one.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
There were a
Which
few
one was it?
really
As a
recall.
person who uses the word fuck a lot, it is a very diverse word.
It is. It's pretty great. I like it. 10/10.
Yeah.
And I was using it as an adjective and an adverb and a noun.
Fuckity fuck. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the omni tool of swear words.
the Omni tool. The Swiss Army knife of swears, I say. It's like
Because Dell's response to my audio problems is to just send my Alienware laptop back to them for 3 to 5 weeks so they can figure it out.
Ooh. A classic, yeah.
would you like to send a report? No. Sending report.
Yeah, no, I told them, apparently decades of rumors about Alienware laptops being the best for gaming were just so much bullshit that I credit their marketing department.
It's your own fault though, Greg. You didn't download any more RAM. That's what the problem is.
They wanted to do a remote session on my laptop, and when I said that was fine, but I would be watching the whole thing, they said no.
No, that's a red flag.
That's insane.
That is a big red flag. That is crimson. That is. We don't want you to see us watching all that porn, Greg. Like,
I mean, seriously. Anyway, okay, so the weird thing is it was working right up to a point. Then suddenly I'm just talking, asking questions, and realizing you guys couldn't hear me. I did like the whole description of the bracelet or whatever it was, rock thing.
Right.
we
Right.
heard a lot
We
of that.
heard that, yeah. I think just the tail end that we didn't catch of that, possibly.
There's a little magic, and the identify told as much as it could.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah,
that part, so I think we did get that.
Yeah, we got
I
all
think
of them.
I think the Athelian's holding on to that. That's
Yeah.
my feeling.
Yeah.
Good
Great.
healer deserve pretty jewelry.
Yeah. Very good. I agree.
I will ask everyone on the honor system and remember that you can only have 3 attuned magic items at a time.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay. That's fine. I think I've only got one.
I only have. I think it's only the ring of protection that I have that's tuned to. So
I got a,
Any exceeding it yet. I was putting it out. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I got the brace of defense of fire.
oh
I have the
yeah, and that
anniversary
reminds me. I should be
Mhm.
making all my saving throws that are +1. I keep forgetting.
Oh.
Yeah, that might help.
So are we doing watch now? Is there anything left?
Not for
Not
me
that I can
anyway.
think
Yeah, if I can't prep that spell, then nothing for me.
of. Yeah.
The only thing that Hiss would do before he takes watch is he would want to just very quickly say to Nargle, like he would apologize for hurting Nargle. He would say, "I'm really sorry, and I didn't want to hurt you, but I could tell that you were angry, and sometimes it's okay to be angry." And then he would just kind of go to sleep.
Okay.
If we all had our huggy moment.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
I believe didn't you say that she could prepare the spell for tomorrow, or that she had to do
No,
it tomorrow?
I don't have it. Period.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Unfortunately. Yeah. I tried. We have
Yeah.
to find another way.
Okay, I thought you did. That's weird.
Twilight cleric problem.
We just need to figure out a way to snap you out of it.
There isn't a way to snap me out of it.
We just
There
have to
might.
go and find somebody else who can cast a
Gotta
remove
find a
curse.
cleric, yeah.
You guys basically have to keep me unconscious or make sure absolutely nothing even remotely injures me. Those are your only two options.
Or we can send you on ahead and stay out of your blast radius.
It's true.
Well, I
So
mean, to
your
be
plan
fair-
is to have me kill myself then?
Well, no, to be
No.
fair,
No.
No, not quite.
to be fair, a decent thing that actually Athelian's sleep spell did work.
Listen, it doesn't work every time, but it is an option. But let's
He
not
was
get too
pretty damaged.
excited.
That probably helped her put it to sleep.
Yeah.
Let's not be hasty.
Mhm,
Yeah.
exactly. Though that is
Yeah.
probably what I'll have to just keep doing.
Yeah.
Is you know what? I could probably hold it as an action. I'll look out for that. I can definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
You can't hold a constant. An action is a round by round. Holding an action, I mean. You can't just hold one in general.
That's true.
Poop.
All right,
Maybe
so
just yeah.
Rowan is on watch.
I'll just keep some sand in my pocket. It's fine.
You can go with my pocket stick.
Nargo is on watch. Nargo, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, I
Did pretty well.
Give me a sec. Nargo, you see coming from the north what appears to be a swarm of poisonous snakes coming toward you. And
I wake everyone up.
initiative.
Without any healing. Okay.
You would never.
It's not
You
without
can wake
any
people up
healing.
when it's your turn.
Alright.
I can wake people up. I thought it was my turn.
You have to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Go! That's not good if Nigel needs to wake me up.
Well, I mean, the snake won't suck, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ash is asleep, is asleep, Rowan asleep. Nargle, you're up.
Okay, I wake everyone up.
Okay, Ash, Hiss, Rowan, and Athelian, give me a con check.
Okay.
Constitution.
Don't forget that +1. Might need it.
That's a +1.
I've done it with advantage, but it's a 17.
I'm stuck.
Oh no!
Come on.
Jonathan?
Oh,
I'm trying. I'm stuck.
Oh, okay.
My character sheet froze up on me and it won't open. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna have to exit and come back, I guess.
Yeah, just reload.
Son of a bitch.
Classic.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, this is foolish. Wow.
Everybody was come for fight. Kicks were fast as light.
Asps, very dangerous. You go first.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Peas and rice.
Okay. Hiss.
What did you need from me? I just got back up. What is it?
I needed a con save also. Everyone else was okay. Everyone woke up. But the snakes got to Hiss. They did piercing damage, and I need a con save to see how much further damage they did.
Oh, come on, Hayes. I need you to do. Oh, 17.
Okay, they did 4 damage plus. They did 12 damage total. 4 plus 8.
I'm down. If I didn't get any healing, I'm down.
Okay, Ash. You're just waking up, and a bunch of snakes swarmed all over Hiss.
Well, I'm gonna take care of that. I'll let Athelion take care of getting Hiss back up, but I can take the time now to do with a firebolt. 10.
Get him.
Can you do a firebolt through hiss?
He's down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is in fact on fire slightly, but
Ow, ow, ow.
Well, we'll get it off you. Yes.
okay. You burned some snakes. Hiss, death save.
Okay. First one of the game for me. And that's not good. That could have been worse, but that's not good.
Rowan.
Okay. I'm trying to get my map back. I'm lost here. Still. Oh my God. What a pain in the ass.
Gotta live roll 20.
Yeah, I have
It's
no
good
idea.
until it's not good.
Yeah. I got a blank screen here. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be, and I don't know where it's at. I don't.
What do you mean your screen is blank?
Well, out of the blue, my screen went blank.
Oh.
Blank. Nothing is on it, so I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know where the crew is. I don't know where anyone's at. It's a blank screen.
Scroll. I would say just scroll or scroll zoom out.
I'm trying to.
When I zoom out, sometimes
But
it's hard for me to
yeah,
find the map. I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
it's that, and
Yeah.
it's trying to find it because I know it's a little tiny square, and then
Yeah.
trying to zoom in. As soon as you hit zoom one time, it goes blank again.
You're right there.
Yeah, maybe if we kind of ping a little bit.
Mhm.
Oh my god!
Ping, ping,
Over here where the fireworks
ping,
are.
I can see it
ping,
from way back,
ping.
but I can't zoom in on it. I see it in the middle of the map. I just can't get there.
Quickly,
Oh.
Rowan, follow my ping.
It won't let you pull the
Yeah,
slider
that
either.
no. As soon
What
as
is
I
it?
touch the plus button one time, it's blank again. The second I do that, it's blank. I can't get to it.
What do you want to do this round, Jonathan? We'll
Okay.
take care of it and then worry about it.
Well, I don't. What are my options? I can't see. I don't know what's going on.
We're being attacked by a snake.
We're being
Okay.
attacked by snakes. You
I
could,
guess I want to attack the snake, but I don't know how.
you could technically step across and stab at them.
Go, fight, win.
I don't know what to do. I can't get this to work.
You're not. Yeah, he can't see the
I
screen
guess
to
do
move his
whatever
character.
you want with my character. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. I can't
Do
do
you want
anything.
to? Okay. Do you want to use your
I-
sword or your axe or your bow? I'm sorry.
Well, whatever you want. Dealer's choice. I'm stuck. So
I
If
choose.
you want to use your bow, I can fire a shot for you, is what I'm saying.
okay.
Go, fight, win.
Yes. Yeah.
Probably don't want me doing that often.
I don't know what you did. So what's you whatever.
He
You
missed.
did a great job.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
You're doing mint, buddy. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm dead.
Okay.
Gargle, gargle, gargle.
Reloading roll 20 didn't help at all.
No, I'm trying to do it again, but it just fouled up on me. I don't know what's going on. Let me see because I'm still in the session here. So
In a second.
let me see if this will load up.
No,
I'll
go.
see if I can zoom in on it.
Go confront your husband. Go, fight, win.
Okay, there. Now I got it up. Let's see if the character sheet will open. My character sheet started showing the D20 unfolding over and over again, and then it just froze up. So when I went to do the con check, I pulled my character sheet up. It went blank on me before I could click on anything.
That's a server issue, a roll 20 server issue.
Yeah. And so when I reset it, then the other part came up blank. So I don't I can see my sheet now. Let's see if it'll open all the way. There it goes. Okay, so what do I need to do? Just fire a shot, you said, or
Yeah, you can fire a short bow.
all right. Let's see if it'll let me do that. As normal.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
Oh.
I didn't believe in you at all. It was
I
all a
can tell.
lie.
His arrow turned into another snake.
Oh no!
Is it eating the first snake by chance?
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wait a minute.
You used a short sword.
Can't he re-roll that with halfling luck? It's a 1.
Oh, yes, he can. Yes, he can.
Yeah, that's fair. Damn it.
Okay.
I thought it was a cool use of a critical fail. Go ahead.
It was.
Yeah, it was terrifying as well as cool. The idea of the arrow just morphing into a fucking snake.
I thought it was a 7. No, isn't
You can
it?
try it again.
Huh?
You can roll again since it was a
All
1.
Oh my god!
Well, I guess now it stays a snake.
So, yep. It
Roll
turned
D&D
into
really
a
liked your
snake,
idea.
which immediately joined the wrath of snakes that are surrounding Hiss and trying to eat him.
Oh god, it's like when I fell.
Yeah.
The
The
snake
company
people are
traffic,
back.
dude. Alien, you're up.
Just a small snake.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I want to cast Aid. Level 2. And I should be able to increase 3 people's hit points by 5. So, Hiss. And
It's his unconscious.
can I still not, like, stabilize him, though, with this?
Not with that, no.
Not aid.
All right. Well, if I
Because
can't
it's
rescind that, then I will just heal everybody else and worry about him
all good, buddy.
on the next one. Next time
It's
on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, don't appeal
Shut
to
up.
my favorite TV show like that.
That's
Oh,
what you
okay.
get.
Alright,
Yeah, so you all have +5. Unlucky.
All right. 43. Okay.
It's all good.
Nargo.
You'll be
Um,
fine.
Nargo, I'm about to send you a message.
so I can't move.
Just give me a second.
Okay. Um, Okie dokie. Oh, I should have done that at advantage.
No, you shouldn't have. His is down. But you did
Oh.
hit.
Okay.
Mhm.
I can't re-roll that. Not that it did me any good. You got the 5, right?
Yep.
Oh, see, it did it again. 8, I guess.
8. Yep. No, missed with the second one. Oh, it's a swarm of poisonous snakes.
Oh, Greg.
And look who's right next to them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I didn't do it.
It's alright.
My
Narco, I need a con save.
Oh. Oh. Remember, I did give you that +5, just so you know, Nargle. You do have that +5, homie.
Okay.
We're gonna thug it out, I promise.
It all comes full circle. We go back to figuring it out.
Narco, you take 18 piercing damage plus 9 poison damage. So 27.
Ouch.
Fucking hell.
And you really want to kill those snakes.
Well, I'm sure if I can manage to hit the broadside of a barn, I'll give that a shot.
Pass.
All right. Let's see. Got a couple of options, but I don't want to get too close to Nargle, because I think he's roiding out right now. I think what I'll do is, I'll just, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm probably gonna regret it. Since he's down, I can go here.
I'm not honestly sure what to do. He won't stop attacking with the axe. I can't get rid of the axe.
All right.
I'm stuck in this loop.
All right. I'm gonna booming blade on this guy at advantage.
Okay.
Okay. 18.
You have advantage. You hit.
All right. So that is 11 points of damage.
Okay. There are much fewer snakes in the swamp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's not gonna work. I'll forget it.
Hits. That's save.
Yeah, if I roll a 1 now, this is it, isn't it?
No, you got one more. This is the
Yeah.
second.
Oh, I thought nat 1 is 2 death save. So, oh, maybe that's just a homebrew roll.
No,
No.
you got it.
I think that's like
Okay. We're on 1-1. Oof. Yeah. Sorry, maybe it's a homebrew roll. Where
I don't do the nat 1, nat 20 on death saves.
I'm kind of glad you don't, because it's a fucking
It's
ball ache. It's the worst rule. Like, I hate that one.
Rowan.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at these snakes with my explosive tip tracer round short bow right here. It's a fantasy, of course.
That's quite a hit.
Hmm.
6
Does he get
pierce.
sneak attack damage?
Yes, he would.
Sneak attack.
Sneaky halfling.
Nice.
Oh yeah, buddy.
And that finishes off the snakes.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Teach you to eat one of my bolts, you
that
little.
was a
Teach
that
you
was a risky
to turn into. Teach you to turn into a snake from
Yes.
snake.
Athelian. What you doing, Athelian?
I would like to spare the dying on his, please.
Yes, you're now stable.
If you want to roll it for funsies, though, you can't.
No.
Nargle, the person closest to you is Athelian.
Oh. Well, it's better me than, yeah.
Nargle, you want to attack Athelian. You want to attack all of them.
So mean,
Please miss.
right?
It was a miss.
It was a miss. Okay.
Mhm.
That one's not.
That wasn't.
That one hits. I'm fine.
So 5 slashing.
Okay. And y'all did get the plus 5 HP, right? I gave everyone, but his has plus 5.
Uh-huh.
You choose 3 creatures. Which 3 did you choose?
So everyone but his, since he was down. So Nargle got plus 5, Ash, and then Rowan.
Okay.
The time that I casted it.
Not Athelian.
Yeah. Can I put him to sleep, or are we still doing like turn order, or what's the vibe?
Oh no, we're still in turn order.
Okay, then I will wait.
Storm recurrent poisonous snakes is dead. Ash.
I'm gonna toll the dead on him. Give me a wisdom save, Nargle. Oh, damn, he made it.
That's good.
That was good. Can't
You're
deny
fine.
that.
His, you're stable. Rowan.
Okay. What do I need? Wisdom?
You don't need anything on wisdom. Nargo is attacking at the alien.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I was asking him for that because I was trying to cast Call of the Dead
Yeah.
and it failed.
Hi, Jared.
Oh boy. I don't really have much I can do, but to attack back, I don't.
Very good.
I just
Damn.
want to lower. I just want to lower his HP enough so that Athelion can put him to sleep.
Yeah, we're not trying to kill him again.
Mhm.
Right.
Just
So, less lethal short bow round.
No,
Mm-hmm.
we don't do less lethal. We don't do no.
See,
No,
that's
that is the least lethal that it possibly could be.
Right.
However, it was a 1, so you can re-roll it.
Yeah.
How many ones have you rolled in? That's 3 ones in a row.
That program. Look, there's 2 more right there.
Yeah, yeah. That's a mathematical improbability.
That's a hit.
Mm. Sorry, Nargle.
That is 7, Nargle. Piercing.
Go night night.
Rowan just put an arrow in your chest.
Good night, night.
It was a clean one though. I disinfected it first.
Didn't fart on this one.
No, this is a brand new one. I've never done naughty things with yet.
Not unlike that pyramid we had.
Poor little pyramid. Yeah, missed that little fella. Not sure whatever happened to it. Might still be around.
We all still up there.
Ugh.
Nargle, where are your hit points?
I'm out.
Oh, you're out? Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, you can spare the dying on him, and we can
Yep.
tie him up.
Yeah.
It feels very Jack Black in Tropic Thunder. This is like you have to tie me to a tree. Like
We got to figure out how to help him before our session ends.
yeah, we need
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be too long of a
Uh,
time. Be sitting here
sure.
worrying about poor Nargle.
Yeah, short of
We
doing
got
something
there-
about that axe, I don't.
There
I don't have
is
the
no way to help. There's nothing
We're
we
gonna-
can do to get rid of this.
We're gonna cut
There's
your
always
arms
some
off.
workshopping. We
there's
can always.
always going to be a way. We just need to figure it out.
I
Can we?
could pray to Celine. I mean, that's an option. She did talk to me earlier. Possibly somebody did.
Can we destroy the axe?
Mm-mm.
Like, can we just like bash the axe?
I think if we did that, it might
I mean,
activate.
cannot
Sorry.
be destroyed, Gimli, son of Gloin, by any crafting here.
by all accounts, by the way, Hiss is down still, so maybe he's just muttering this in his sleep. Destroy axe. Like,
What if we cut his arm off, and then somebody might have a spell to grow it back? Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm quite a good healer, but I'm not that good of a healer.
Hey.
Regeneration is.
I have Revivify, but I don't think that'll.
No.
hey, Road, why didn't you try pissing on it, you little shit?
Oh,
Yeah. I already tried. I didn't have to go. Sorry.
Wait, if he dies and we revive him, would he be brand new?
We need to think of something. I feel there
we
must be a
already
way.
tried this. We already tried this. Me going to 0 points doesn't change anything.
No. This one would
No.
be you actually dead.
Revivify is
No,
perma
no.
dead.
Not worth doing. It was just a joke.
I mean, save the only option, like I said, that Hiss has in his head would be absolutely destroy the axe. Oh, no, it didn't destroy the axe. It just made it so that we couldn't cast spells. Because there was something that you told us about that identify spell that if you remove those bandages off it,
It will remove its ability to cast.
it removes the ability to cast spells, not destroys the axe. Ah, shit.
If we could get it away from him, You know, that would
That's-
be like,
We can't though.
because if you get it like a certain feet away or whatever for a certain amount of time, I'm pretty sure that messes with the attunement.
Yeah, it does. But he won't let go of it.
I was right though. If a character dies, they're no longer attuned to any items.
Yeah.
If he's
So I could
unconscious,
kill him in
I mean,
fire.
I mean, it's not the. I don't like the ethics behind it, but by the same token, yeah, it does remove attunement to all items.
Yeah.
So then, if you did kill him, is there a chance of Revivify not working? That's the big question.
I don't think so. I just have to touch him. Oh wait, it. Ooh.
Speaking as the
Anybody
DM,
have a spell like calm
speaking as
emotion?
the DM, there is always a chance of an attempt of
Yeah.
returning from death not working.
No! In that case, don't take that. To quote the worst Batman film, Batman versus Superman, if there's a 1% chance that this could go wrong, that we have to take it as an absolute. And I'm not doing that.
Honestly,
Have
at
we
this
tried-
point, I don't have any issues making another character.
Have we tried? We've tried remove curse, right?
yeah,
We've tried
No,
that.
we can't do that. We don't have
we
it.
can't do it. No.
So
Oh,
what I can do, if this
calm
was the
emotions?
plan, no, we've done that. Calm emotions doesn't do anything. Like I've literally
Okay.
went through my entire arsenal, unfortunately.
Sleep is the only thing that we can do.
What I would have to do is use my channel divinity to get a spell slot back. Otherwise, we'd have to like completely rest and then kill him again. But I could do that, get a spell slot. We could kill him and revivify, and we'd have to get that damn thing away. Mage hand, maybe.
I could try. I can't guarantee it'll work.
We
Yeah,
already
so-
tried Mage Hand, it didn't work.
No.
But if
After
you're dead, that might be different.
the attunement would be different. But we have to figure out how we would actually get it away from you. Otherwise, we'd just be beating a dead horse, like literally.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right? If attunement ends when a person dies, then therefore, well, I don't know.
Well, any of us could
We would
touch
like
it,
that.
and if we
We would-
prerequisite,
we wouldn't-
then we're fucked.
Yeah, because the thing is, Nargle had to attune to the item. Well, I can only assume because we don't know. We don't know when the curse started. We don't know if it was when he touched it.
Probably when he attuned to it.
Which is whenever you grabbed it.
If it's probably when he attuned to it, then it takes an hour and it's an active choice. So what we could just do is take the item out of his hand, put it into a bag or something, or just fucking yeet it. Do we want this thing to sell it, or do we want to just fucking get rid of it?
Just need it 100 feet away.
Yeah, put it back in the wall where it was.
But Revivify might not even work because it looks like you need gold for that.
100, yeah.
You need
100
a
feet away from
diamond,
you for
usually.
24 hours, or if you die, yeah.
Yeah, Revivify takes like 300 gold.
And we don't have a way to destroy it.
No, not
I
that I
mean,
can
Cast
do.
it
we
into
certainly
the
could
fire.
try.
And there's no like dispel magic. I'm just reading
I don't have
in this
that.
book here.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I don't either, just so you know.
so
Neither do I.
Could I like try to steal it?
yeah, I would need it. Well, yeah.
Not
Then
Spell
you-
of magic is a 3rd level spell.
We really just want to help you get out of that because that's got to be annoying.
Yeah, we can't keep
Frustrating.
having him that you attack us every time we get in a fight.
Yeah.
We didn't know that this was going to be a problematic thing.
No, of
This is
course.
why we will have Ash discern all future items.
Yeah.
Yeah. We discerned the item, we just didn't know it was cursed. And that's part of the reason that his is really wet.
I wasn't
Yeah.
I
here for
didn't
that
trust
one,
it
It's
though.
the reason.
'Cause it, I mean, considering who used to own it, I'm usually pretty distrustful of that stuff.
So if even when he's sleeping, we can't take it out of his hands.
Well, we might be able to. We haven't tried the. Oh no, when he's sleeping, we
We
can't
did.
take it out of his hands.
Yeah, we did.
We haven't tried the dead idea, but the dead idea seems like a last resort.
The thing
Suffocation,
is,
no
I don't
bleeding.
think it would
Okay.
work. I don't think it would work because we don't have the gold for it. It says diamonds worth 300 gold.
Do we not have 300 gold?
We don't have any diamonds, I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Well, in that case, we can't do it. If we've got no diamonds, we can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start praying. You know, maybe the goddess smiles upon us. Whoever was talking to me earlier. Just gonna beseech them.
Yeah, let's just keep him tied up until he comes back to himself,
Yeah.
and then we'll be okay.
I'm gonna pray and ask for guidance or help on this matter.
I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's like that. He's tied to a tree and he's like, run, run. Like, he's just feral.
No.
Like, I think he'd be fine. I think the only thing we can do is channel, like, pray for shit.
Yeah,
pray
I'm just
for a
gonna
miracle.
literally like pray.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because the thing is, we need Nargle.
Yeah, we
I
do.
don't want Nargle to go.
I don't either.
If there was a way that,
We have options. They're
we
just
knew.
not good ones.
Yeah, they're not good ones.
it's like
What if we tie Nargle's hands up? Can we do that? And
We
then,
are doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, we already did.
Then-
Yeah.
we just have to fight to retrieve the axe, restraining his hands, keeping a watchful guard. If we could buy some time while we try
I
to
think
figure
there's
out
a
the
magical
steps.
force on it that's keeping.
Yeah, it won't let us remove
Yeah.
it when he's sleeping, when he's like down.
Right, it's connected, but that's
what if
why
there's
like dispel magic is what it looks
If
like.
you
to
want
me.
to, I don't have a dispel magic, and I won't for another level. So
Right.
Yeah, literally.
what if there's a way to keep Nargle at some sort of distance? No, I don't even know if that would work.
Mm-mm.
Because he seems to be triggered by us because we're near him. But then again, it might not be that. I'm really struggling here.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I'm just praying, man.
I think
Yeah.
praying is the best shout.
we're kind of getting.
Praying to
First
a God that
off-
I really, really believe in.
It's a curse. Don't. It's not like the end of the game, but
No.
it's also
Probably feels like it.
It just makes fights a
Yeah,
lot
we
more
can
annoying.
just tell that he's frustrated, and it's reasonable.
Yeah.
frustrated.
Well, yeah.
Very reasonable.
No one wants to have to make a lame ass wisdom save that's slated against them every time they get hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there a way we can boost his wisdom?
Mm.
Like if we can boost his wisdom saving throw whenever we go into combat? Like guidance? No, I don't know if that would
Yeah.
work. But
I have a spell for that, but like it
Yeah.
would rip a 3rd level spell every
No.
time, and that just would not be.
No, my rainbow.
because if we could, because
Plus
that's the
one.
problem with that's the problem with this is that Nargle's wisdom is quite low.
Yeah.
And if it was like I
Unless,
don't
I'm,
know,
unless I'm trying to cast Toll the Dead on him, but yeah.
I'm going to ask
Mm.
you to share just the basics of this and keep the rest to yourself for the moment. You can
Okay.
share the most important part. I'll tag you on.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what we got is fine for the short term, but this is a problem we're gonna have to watch out for long term.
I'm gonna beseech my goddess. All I know is gamer terms though, so this is not gonna go good.
No, I want to hear this.
Just go for the second one. It's fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell the group, guys,
You can tell them the second one that I sent you.
okay. I can try to pray for the spell needed to maybe fix this if y'all just give me some
Mhm.
time and keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Does the goddess
Sounds
alone
good.
perchance like woes or woos? I have trained in the art.
Oh,
Quite simply to apologize as DM for a misunderstanding in something I read involving certain spells and how they are granted, not granted. There are forbidden spells by certain types of clerics. However, remove curse isn't one of them. Since it's not within her domain, it's not automatic.
Yeah.
Let me say that much. So I apologize for causing you more stress. But yes, you are a cursed item. I think that's pretty obvious at this point.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Actually,
it's
cursed.
also about 10:30. So
Yeah, it's a good time to leave it, I think.
I will come up with a manner that will be feasible for your level and where we are.
Okay.
Will help deal with. I'm not promising it will be a snap of the finger, but I'll give you. I was going to anyway. I just wasn't sure what it was yet.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Shall I prepare a speech or a prayer for such a case?
Yes.
Involving many oohs and
Yeah.
ohs.
Hello.
You will want to probably prepare a prayer and say nice things about the moon.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk
I
flat for
really,
a while.
I really like the moon. That is a big ass moon.
I used to sing the moon
Speaking
when
of
I was
moon,
little. I will pull
I'm
that out.
Mora.
I got you.
Oh, you could do like Bear in the Big Blue House. Like,
Good night, Moon.
So
oh,
we will be able to free Nargle from the curse of the Berserker Axe.
oh,
Yippee! It'll be a good art
Yeah.
once you get on the other side of it.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
the moon of Tamoachan.
We will thug it out until then.
for God's sake, Rowan. Like,
What's the matter? Is it something I said?
oh, damn, I'm technically still down. I haven't got the energy to beat you.
But I do straight up apologize. I thought there were more restrictions on some of these spells than there are.
Yeah, and still getting back into everything. I don't really remember.
So you're gonna owe Nargle 3
Yeah.
breakfasts. All right.
Yeah.
I
At least.
haven't played enough
Oh, no,
clerics.
fire still doesn't burn in this place for shit.
Uh,
I'm gonna give you a way to remove a curse, not install HVAC.
Damn. That would be nice though. Could you imagine? Ooh-wee.
I can't cope. It's just
I don't worry. I'm gonna prepare a prayer that is so whimsical that you might just give us a little flame, just like a tiny one, like a little.
right,
by-
worth inspiration.
All right,
I'm sorry, say
I
that
mean-
again.
Yeah, I think it cut out again.
do we want to call it there?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we heard you that time.
oh yeah.